Ooh. Hey. Wow. Hang on a second. Well, hello. Siente. Username, always number one. Username is first most of the time. Alligator, close second. Ooh, a notification. That's nice. Let's add a little light to the situation. I think I'm the stream master. So get out of the way for a professional.
So you streamed for 4 hours today. I streamed for 4 hours. Now there's another stream happening?
There's always a stream happening.
Oh my gosh.
Till the end of time.
So many streams.
So many streams.
Somebody already donated $20?
No. What? It just appeared now. It showed up there before there. Tony, Flamingo.
Thanks, Tony.
Pizza me, boys.
Pizza on me.
Oh, pizza on me. How they said pizza me. Thank you, Tony. The perfect name to be donating pizza money to. Tony. Tonys love pizza.
I'm on my stream lunch break right now.
You're taking it out then?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm eating dinner.
You're eating dinner while taking a dump?
I'm eating
You're eating your dump?
I'm eating my dump.
Tom's eating his dump. He said it.
I'm eating that underwear that Dad gave me.
Oh, he's eating his underwear.
No, I'm eating Dad's.
You're eating Dad's panties?
I'm eating Dad's panties.
Don't eat Dad's panties.
I can't help myself.
There we go. Professional studio in the kitchen.
I'm addicted.
You're addicted to dumps or Dad's panties? That's such a gross sentence.
It gives me the pleasure.
Ew! He said, it gives me the pleasure. That sounds messed up. The pleasure. As if it's like some elusive pleasure, a specific type of pleasure. The pleasure. Many have what? The pleasure? Many have tried to replicate the pleasure. No one wants the pleasure. Tom After Dark, everybody. I'm leaving. Francesca's gone. Abandoned. She jumped ship. She heard that phrase coming out of Tom's lips. He goes, I love Dad's panties. They give me the pleasure. Rotten. Filthy rotten. We're gonna have an orange since it's a tropical stream. And I may, yet again, for the umpteenth time in this week, have some rum. Because what the heck is the point of anything anymore? I've been getting work done. I will tell you that. I think I've been very productive for the given circumstances, yet not productive enough for my standards. So I'm a little down on myself about it, but when is one not down on themselves about something? Everyone's always all over their case for not being good enough. But not tonight. Watch your oranges, everyone. Don't want to eat no Corone Zone. Hello, everyone. 15 of you. Just call me Jacob. Tony, that's going to be confusing for me. Why call you Jacob when your name says a completely other name? It's not even a nickname or a username. It's not like Steambox22. It's Tony. Unless Tony's a character name from a movie or something. J-Dub, what that? Goodbye, Francesca. Enjoy work. I'm not getting good at mixing. I only did that one time that you guys saw me do it on stream. Nathan Moore, welcome. Samantha Osborne, welcome. Well, the problem is, Francesca, the more you try not to think of Tom, that's just you thinking of Tom. Thinking, not trying to not is thinking. That's going to be so confusing. I'm just going to call you Flaming Joe Flamingo, because that'll be easier for me. Crap. Every time I put this light up, I put it on the clipboard, the cutting board, and I can never cut my orange the way I intend. So I have to get a plate. So here we go. Ooh, I get to watch a Better Call Saul episode. You know what is crazy to me though? How fast it becomes 11 p.m. It was just 3 o'clock in the afternoon like 15 minutes ago. And now it's not that. It's much, much later. Where is the knife? Well, I guess I can use this one. I'm also making asparagus right now. Thanks again, Flaming Joe, for that $20. That's a big one for a late night stream. These are just the garbage. I mean, they're all garbage. I say it all the time. This is just like a random, just sit and chill stream. If anybody is in the dad Discord and wants to share this, be my guest. I never advertise these streams. I just start doing them. I never tweet them, but maybe I should. What is this? This pulp is like funky. I guess it's not pulp, it's like the, hi, you're over here inside the lens. I wish the chat was closer to the lens because I have to look like all the way over here to see the chat, but you're all the way over there. That's like a neon orange, there you go. I'm trying to bite too hard because then I'm gonna have to like floss a ton. But it's really hard to not just go for it. Change my plan, just going for it. Yeah, the cuties are good. I like oranges more though. Cuties are very easy to eat. Do you ever do the perfect peel where you can peel it and then keep it all in one piece and then wrap it back up so it forms a circle again? My dad's really good at that. That's the kind of thing dads are good at. whistling and peeling oranges. My dad will also eat an apple so that it's entirely gone except for a little circle of the core. Basically, it's just like the seeds sitting in the little tiny circle. It's crazy how much he just eats it all. I was just gonna say, Brad, I was just gonna say, does anyone eat an orange like an apple? Because I know some people do that. I personally cannot stand the taste of the orange peel. Maybe I could like make myself and see if I would like it. I'm not willing to do that right now. Okay, I'm trying it. Ooh, it's easy. It's very chewable. I'm eating it. I'm swallowing it. It's not bad. I did it. It's not that bad. It just makes you think it's gonna taste bad. It's very easy to eat. It's really soft. I think it's good for you too, right? The orange peel. Oranges. It's not that bad though. It's not bitter. I thought it was gonna be like super bitter, but it wasn't. It almost didn't really have much of a flavor. It kind of just tastes like the orange. Yeah, we definitely do. We throw everything away. I try really hard to not waste food. Cheffin is the king of not wasting food. He eats everything. Super stale stuff. Sloppy leftovers from other people. Trevor doesn't waste anything. And he also makes things last years longer than they should. His boxers are so torn, and his pants and his socks are so old, he takes old curtains and sews them into his underwear. Then he takes old ripped up boxers and sews them into the butt of his pants because his pants will wear through on his butt. I patch my jeans in the knees all the time. I've even patched the butt of some of my jeans, but he does it to like every pair of pants. I do have one shirt that I love so much that I've completely rebuilt the whole shirt from the inside out, and it just looks like garbage. But that's because I love the shirt. That has nothing to do with saving material. I'm actually probably wasting material by patching it up so much. My nose is always running. Always. I don't know why. One doctor told me it's because of my dermographism. I have very sensitive skin, so if you go like this, just scratch me like that, it looks like cat scratches. And he's like, oh, a side effect of that, I think I've told this like 100 times on stream. He's like, the side effects of that are, you get a runny nose. And I was like, oh, really? And then another doctor told me, goes, no. He goes, that has nothing to do with that. He goes, why did that doctor tell you that? But that was the same doctor who told my girlfriend at the time that you can eat McDonald's every day and it wouldn't be bad for you. He was really stupid. But he was a doctor somehow. Where is this handkerchief? I don't want that one though. I want my soft one. Where the heck? It was in the pocket of this shirt. Always lose these things. Oh, there it is. Yes. welcome to me blowing my nose. I got this handkerchief on Cape Cod. Or as my Russian girlfriend called it, my babushka. I bought this one for me and I bought one for her. Well, what's the plan now? Do we make it a full tropical evening? If we do, I might start dancing around the living room. Tom won't like that. He's in his room, staring at the wall in silence. I need to brush my beard. It's driving me crazy. Hang on. Oh, it feels so good. I take a hairbrush and I just brush my face a couple times a day. Feels very good. It's not even really that long right now. A couple weeks. But it's getting there. You can kind of see. It's like still pretty. I'm getting gray right there. Look at that. And the light's too bright. There we go. You see the gray and the sideburn. All right, what's the consensus, everyone? When I do that, it covers the lens, apparently. An Apache refueler, really? Like for jets? Oh, a helicopter. Apaches are helicopters. Ah, Flaming Joe. Pizza time. I had so much pizza today. I have one more piece of pizza left. I will show you the pizza because you donated for pizza. I'm waiting for my asparagus to be done. Flaming Joe. This is the one remaining piece of pizza. I will eat that in your honor. And Flaming Joe, wasn't it you who donated last time for the pizza? Welcome to the island, everybody. Welcome to Malibu. Not an island, but Catalina is just across the street, just across the ocean street. Just across a couple of waves, DK my way, all the way there. All right. Neutral again it is. I think I'm getting better at this. Gotta get a third cup for my water. My London lover made me these. I could make this my water cup. Doesn't hold very much though. Oh, God, this water's all gone. It's all in my room. Hang on. All right, should check my asparagus. Oh, that's hot. You know, I feel like I could watch the movie Inception like every day. I've been so into that movie lately. watched it like 2 weeks ago. And I just keep thinking about it. It makes me cry. I really like that movie. One of my favorite things to do is just cry during movies. It feels so good. But that movie has such good music. Isn't it Hans Zimmer who did the music? I just use this plate. I guess I should just leave the plate out. Apparently you can go see Hans Zimmer in concert and he like will play all the songs from his movies. You just watched Inception last night? That's weird. You know what's really strange? There's been a lot of coincidences like that. My friend Paul has been having so many psychic moments or like so many weird coincidences. He'll like be talking about something to his girlfriend, and then Seth or I will text him about that movie or that location, some random place in the middle of nowhere. He's like, I was just talking about that as you texted me. Today, our friend Zach texted in a group chat. He said, you guys ever watch Good, Bad, and the Ugly? And I was like, oh yeah, I've seen them a ton of times. And I was like, you should watch the trilogy. The next text from Paul was, this is the website I was just looking at as Zach texted us. And it was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, an article about the music score. And what I had said right in my text was, the music is really good. Paul said, I was just looking at this website. That's weird. And that's like the 10th thing that's happened with Paul like that in the past, since the corona. So many burps. Since the corona nonsense. I think he's getting psychic. So AJ, it's really weird. Yeah, I like when those kind of coincidences happen. But they've been happening a ton the past like couple weeks with my friend Paul. I remember I went and saw Up on a date, and I cried a ton, and I couldn't hide it. I cried honestly in almost every movie. I cried during, what's the movie? I was gonna say Outcast, but Castaway. Up, obviously, super tearjerker. Pretty sure it's the end of the simulation. Is that what you're saying about life right now? Synchronicity, not coincidence. What does synchronicity mean? What is the definition of that? Well, so that whole thing with like things not being fate and things not being coincidence, it's all like planned and part of the algorithm or whatever. That I think is what that show. Have you guys been watching the show Devs? It's a really good show. There's a lot of similarities in that show to the Dad series, and as I'm watching it, I'm going, no, why? Because it's things I've already filmed, and then stuff will happen on that show, and I'll be like, it's just gonna look like I'm ripping them off, and like everyone will see that it's clearly already been filmed by me when it comes out. And I'm not being influenced by the show at all because I just started watching the show and I've been doing Dad for over a year now. Anyways, I'm like, dang man, this is a cool show. It makes me like the thing I'm doing even more because I like stuff like this, but I don't like when people are doing similar things. It just means everyone thinks the same ideas. But that show, the subject matter, it leans more into that. I think Dad does not, but this series does lean a little bit more into the whole, like, I think what the point of it is that they're getting to is we are in a simulation. I think that's what it is. Things are predetermined down to the molecule. Yeah, Devs is awesome, isn't it, Zebra? Okay, predetermined. I think that is what Devs is all about, is things being predetermined. The guy who made Devs, directs and writes it, is the director and writer of Ex Machina. One of my #1 all-time favorite movies. Such a good movie. I love the whole concept. I love the idea. That's like right up my alley. So I don't get hung up on, oh no, someone already did X. Of course they did. Humans have thought of so much already. Of course I'm thinking an idea someone already had. Well, that's the thing. I accept that. I'm like, oh, everyone has the same ideas. You can have a slightly different modified version and it seems like something you came up with because it's not exactly like someone else's thing. But when it's happening at the same time, like that show is airing right now as I'm making this series. So it's like, ooh, I don't like that. If it was a couple years ago or if it came out after I did that, I wouldn't really care. But when it's exactly the same time, I'm like, ugh, crap. So, dang, Flaming Joe. Hey, you changed your name. Just for you, Nathan. Oh, thank you. That's $25. Thank you. You're very nice. Oh, it says I've earned 27 this stream. Thanks, guys. Interesting. I'll check it out. Yeah, check out Devs. Everyone should first of all watch Ex Machina. Like, go watch it right now. It's super good. Tom, are you sleeping? I think he has headphones on. He can't hear me. So I'm being kind of loud. Oh, hello. 32 people are watching. Hi, guys. How did I get that on Lucifer? I auditioned. I auditioned for TV shows all the time. And sometimes I get parts, small parts, never anything good. And I auditioned for that. And that one I truly did not think I was going to get it. I really felt that I'd messed up. And it was just a stupid small part. And I got it. So I was like, all right. Oh my God, Cotton Candy Lesbo. Let's get it over 30. Well, it says I earned 32 now. What's 70% of 30? So I get $21 out of that. Thank you very much. YouTube takes 30%. So 70%, I get 21 bucks, which is the age where you can finally visit island life. So we're gonna have some island life now. I'm gonna talk myself into a coma if I don't just start doing this. All right. We will do a little bit of white water, we'll call it. That's like a big shot worth. That's almost 2 shots. So I'll mix it into this one for no reason. I could have just kept it in that one and drank out of that one. And then I will add in, we're gonna drop some anchor and pick up our doubloons. Because it's an island after all. Oh, dang, J-Dub! And a little more. Now it's at 37. Almost my age. 2 years to go. I did 4. Okay, I must have had more of this before I even knew I did. Okay. Oh, nope, didn't mix it. I like to pour it from glass to glass. I'm gonna do less of this because this is the more intense stuff. The coconut rum doesn't taste as bad. So now we mix. And then we add a pineapple juice. Oh, dude! Shadow! Shadows just became a member. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's awesome. So many members in this house. Oh, another one. J-Dub, you ding-dong dank, man. Thank you so much. So many members. Spam the emotes. Use them. We got them here too, and we got badges. What do the badges look like? Oh, there they are. That's right. Altoid Yoda fixed them. I had super janky badges. I should probably raise this up a little bit. I had janky badges that I made. I just took the house emoji, made it transparent around it, and then outlined it in like crayon and wrote a really crappy S on the front of the house. It looked so bad. And then thankfully, Altoid Yoda fixed them up. And it looks like we have some official badges. And there's my old car. I need to get one with no background. I made that one, so it has the background. I also made, I think I made all, no, I didn't make all these. Helly made a bunch of these. I made the BMW. I think the funky Nathan head I think I made. And that's it. Flaming Joe, what are you doing? Last time I'm donating before I run out of money and my girlfriend yells at me, Tim Fields, this one is for you, Dad. My name is Nathan, but thank you. Oh my gosh, Tim Fields and Flaming Joe. Welcome to the island. You guys get a free pass, a free ticket to the island anytime you want. Come and enjoy the island life. Thanks, guys. 77! It says I've earned $77 dang dollars tonight. This is a casual stream. This is a late night whatever stream. Nah, this isn't supposed to be a money-making stream. Dang, man. All right. Oh, freaking Flaming Joe just became a member. Yeah. Oh, freaking member extravaganza. Wow. Wow. What is 70% of 77? I can't do that math right now. $54. Oh, now it's more. Oh my God, Shadow. Oh, Tim. This is stupid. You guys are so stupid. It's not stopping. This isn't what the streams are ever like. This is bonkers. My gosh, Shadow, thanks for making cool stuff and really enjoying your universe and spending time in it. Well, thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fireman Joe became a freaking member. Wow, and Tim Fields, thank you so much. J-Dub, this is getting stupid. This is getting stupid. Wow, let's try to get you at least 60 take home. Well, it's at 107 right now. Come on! This is absolutely asinine. I don't know what to say anymore. Cotton Candy Lesbo became a member. Sarah B, classic Sarah B, always donating. Thank you. Hype Train Choo Choo. How about Woo Woo? Wow, Cotton Candy, thanks for becoming a member. We have so many members now. Kyrie. The bank is gonna be livid. Major bank prank. Freaking Quantum Kyrie. Also, hi. Oh, yeah, hi. Way to make an entrance. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is insanity. Okay, stand by, doing some math. 100, and I come back to another donation. I can't add it up if you keep giving money. Oh my God, Shannon, I want to be a cool kid too. You are a cool kid. Everyone is cool. CNK. I mean, also, hey, I'm sorry. I'm not talking, like, there's a lot of people here who aren't donating, and thank you for being here. Like JT and everyone else, Samantha, Piper, everyone, all the classics are here. Thank you guys. Thank you very, very much for even being here and knowing about this channel and hanging out. This is dumb. Exactly is what I mean. What I said is what I mean. Because I don't know what to say. And I don't know what I think. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, CNK, for becoming a member. Holy crap. J-Dub, you freaking, my bank is going to be ticked. Bank prank is, they're gonna say, where does this come from? This corona zone. There's not supposed to be this much money right now. Dang, J-Dub. Okay, let me add it one more time. Wait, what is it? 172, okay. Hi, I'm back. $120 is what I walk away with. Well, we split it. Me, Seth, and Tom split this ad revenue. But still, the channel earned, after the fees, $127. No, it says $223. It just updated. It just added it all together. Stand by. There's only 34 people here, mind you. That's a room full of people. Tim, stop it. I can't keep adding it. It says 233. I'm adding it right now. 233, 70% 233. $161. 161 take home is what the channel earns after the YouTube fees. Thank you so much. The memberships really help. It's a good way to donate, and you get your badges and you get the emotes. Gonna add some more emotes, and that is basically a donation that you can do once a month, and you can cancel it at any time, obviously. And I think they're like $5 in this channel. I think it's the only role we have, the only tier or whatever. 36 people just earned this channel $233 before the fees, but still, if you add up the grand total, the gross, that's amazing. I have to drink my island juice. Thank you, guys. I hope this rambling is worth that much money. I don't think it is, but you're here and you're all mad and insane. So do what you want with your money and prank that bank, because I can't stop you, clearly. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm not even mixing anymore, because who gives a crap? Just gonna sit on this stack of cash and enjoy my flavor. A little bit, oh, that's more grenadine than I plan on putting in there. And then I'm gonna put some lemon juice. top it off. This is a real janky Mai Tai I'm making. Oh, my asparagus is still sitting there. I can't do anything right now. That's gonna be cold. All right, cutting the lime. Did I say lemon? I meant lime. This is more money than the Dad channel makes. Like, this is a very small group of people, and $233, that's more than my Dad makes on a 4-hour stream. And I've been streaming for 30 minutes. Oh my God. Kyrie, 1222, perfect number. Who needs sanity in this day and age? Hey, not me. I lost it. I've clearly lost it. This whole week has been garbage. Thank you, Kyrie. You've given like $60 something. You guys are giving a lot. Thank you, guys. Thank you. The amount of time saying it doesn't actually do anything, but that's all I can offer you is infinite thank yous. All right. Is that impressive? Asparagus. Let's try one. Let's have. I didn't season it at all yet. Just put some salt and pepper, I guess. I should do a workout. This one's not good. Wait a second. Oh, it must have been from Kyrie's. Phew. Hello. Okay. So, we have our Mai Tai. Our sort of Mai Tai. We have our pink drink. That's basically what it is. Let's see how it tastes. I want it to be more fruity than anything because I don't want to taste the alcohol. It's not bad. It's better than the last one, I think, because I went heavier on the juice and the grenadine. And that's how you make a lousy. I should call Weasel's Island is what I should call it. The Wet Weasel was my name for the other drink. So this is a naughty weasel. That's how you make a naughty weasel. A naughty weasel is basically just a bad Mai Tai. I should make Tom one. See if he wants to have a naughty sip. I know he doesn't. Gonna get some ice, and then we'll be done. Ice and asparagus. Hang on, everybody. One ice, 2 ice, because that's all left. Come on, Kyrie. You've given so much money. Joe also gave 50. Oh, he did? Joe, did I miss another one? Or do you just mean total what Joe gave? Did I miss one from Joe? I'm so sorry, Flaming Joe. That's a huge one. That's why it jumped up so much. It says 246 right now. I'm so sorry. It was hard to keep track because it was seriously an overload. Jeez, man. Oh, I see it. I see it now. 51. Have to be on top. And you put my flip phone on there. One of my favorite phones, the StarTAC. Still works this day and age. Wow, got kicked out of my dorm, got reimbursed for it. Flaming Joe, really? Well, that's good. You got some money back. Sorry you got kicked out of your dorm. I hope you weren't too rowdy and naughty. Because you sure are naughty and rowdy in here. Riling up the bank. I can't think of words as fast as I need to. Oh, it was paused. That's what happened. Well, thank you. You guys are amazing. Kyrie, Flaming Joe, J-Dub, you've been donating so much. Thank you, everyone. Sarah B, as usual, everyone, thank you for donating. Only 40 people watching, and it's been 246 hours. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you, guys. Anyways, let's not talk about money. Let's talk about Corona Zone, or my naughty weasel. Refilling the ice. Does anybody else refill the ice by taking the ice tray and tipping it like this and just letting the water run down each one until the bottom one is full and then you stop instead of running it across? I find when you run it across, it splashes out. It'll hit these little dividers, and water can also hit the little cups here, the trays, and it can pop out. It'll shoot out, from the force of the water dropping. So I like to tip it. I don't use ice. I often don't use ice. It's a very rare thing to actually use ice. But when I do, that's how I do it. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff in here. There we go. Refilled. Okay, putting salt on my asparagus and some of Chief's pepper because he's not around. Yep, other pepper. Extra salt in my hand, put it back in. And there we go. We made an okay plate of asparagus. And now we will take this entire studio we have here, clipped to the kitchen, and transport it to the other room. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I've been missing the chat. I have a new episode of Better Call Saul to watch. Looking forward to that. All right, finally. Done moving around. Let's try some of this asparagus. It's not warm anymore, that's for sure. Tastes pretty good. Saul's your spirit animal. I really like the show. Very into it. Flaming Joe. I can't even look away. Every time I come back, there's more freaking money in there. I'm gonna video chat with my girlfriend. Well, thank you for being an absolute insane person. It's now at 2:51 because of you. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Flaming Joe. Don't burn down the world wherever you go. You seem to start a fire everywhere. Jeez, man. How does this sound? This must be some nice audio. Chomping and slomping. Wash it down with a wet weasel. A wacky weasel. Or was it wonky weasel? I've been watching tons of Space Odyssey 2001, BTS, behind the scenes stuff. It must be so nice to have just infinite funds and just make whatever you want. Like, apparently, like everyone says how calm and collective and cool and not stressed Stanley Kubrick is on lots of his movies, because he just gets time. The most stress is involved, I think, when filming something, because you don't have enough time, because time costs a ton. You gotta guess on the shot, get out, because you only have a location for a certain amount of time, and you gotta move. People are getting grumpy because they're not getting paid enough. When everyone's getting paid a regular rate, you can show up, look at a scene, think about things, move props around, talk to the actors for a while, make sure everything's okay. That is a dream come true, to make something that isn't a stress to make. I get so jealous when I watch that. That is something I'm truly jealous of. Not a lot that I'm jealous of, because I'm pretty happy. My life's good. I can't really complain. I get to make stuff, and that's all I care about. But making stuff with ease, stress-free, someday you earn that, I think. I haven't earned it yet, apparently. I gotta keep working hard. I'll get there. I earned this asparagus because you guys all bank pranked me, I guess. You just paid for my asparagus. Hello, Triangle Guy. You missed one of the biggest bank pranks of history on this channel. Well, Tim, someday. Haven't gotten there yet. Shadow, that's how I feel too. I don't care to be rich. I just want to be able to not have to think about the bills. I think that's what most people want, obviously. That's like a very standard, basic human thing. I think most people would rather not be rich as opposed to people who want to be like rich. It's just not necessary. Like being that Amazon guy just has too much money. It's just stupid. It's just a waste that it's sitting in his bank account. And he should know that. And he should be like Tom was saying this to me the other day, and it's really true. The Amazon dude and like the 5 richest people in the world should just give half of their money to the planet. just to help out humans because they're gonna die in however many years, and that money's never gonna get spent. It's just gonna sit there being wasted. So it should give it to everyone who truly needs it, like right now. Like that is one way. Like if that guy who ran Amazon did that, everyone would go to Amazon. They'd be like, "This guy's awesome. I fully support Amazon now," and people would blindly buy stuff from Amazon if they did something that cool. Hello, Giannis. Put some ice cubes in Tom's bed. He will not be happy about that, that's for sure. When it gets late, Tom wants to go to sleep and rest and be quiet. That's not the time to prank him. Then you get feisty Tom. Understandable though. Daytime Tom is best time for pranking. It's still hard to chew all this asparagus. Oh, there, I understand. All throughout my teens and my 20s, I would spend $300. That was a lot for me at the time. I would spend $300 on each of my family members. And it would be like all my money. Then by the time I bought all the Christmas presents, did I say Christmas? I don't know if I started off with that. I spent $300 on my family members at Christmas time on presents. I just love to buy presents for my family. And then my money would be gone. And I felt so, it was very exciting to do that. I mostly really like wrapping presents and then just watching them unwrap it. And my girlfriends, I always get my girlfriends lots of presents. I really like getting presents that they wouldn't expect. And I love buying clothes for girlfriends because I like to see if I can find something that they would like and seeing them be like, "Oh, this is actually cool," and being like surprised by it, because buying clothes for a girl is like famously like a hard thing to do. You don't ever buy a girl an outfit because it could be really wrong. But I often would find, and my sister-in-law, I'd often buy my sister-in-law clothes. I'm like, I think this is really cool. I think she'd like this. And I'm good at guessing sizes too. I think if I didn't act or write or like direct or whatever it is I do, I would want to go into like wardrobe. I like styling things. Because really it's like, stuff always gets stuck in that tooth. Probably so gross, me picking my teeth on stream. It's like set dressing, but like on a person. I really like setting a scene too, and like putting props and set design around a room for a scene, and like finding the desk and finding the perfect phone. Like the set designer of Wes Anderson movies, I'm so envious of. Like I would love that job, and the wardrobe of all his movies. Those would be fun jobs. So my way of getting that fix is like buying clothes for girlfriends or sister-in-laws. I buy clothes for guys too, but I often find it more exciting to buy like cool dresses from the 70s, like the dress Phoebe wears in Neutral. Like I loved that dress. I just like the way it looks as like a design, the color and the shape and just like everything about it. It looks like a waitress's dress from like the 70s to me. I'm wearing some black sweatpants and a Lord Huron shirt right now, but it's so cool and I love it. Big aesthetic. I'm not sure who Lord Huron is. RT, I 100% agree with you. Guy clothing is really boring. And then the guy clothing that's supposed to be cool is not cool. I think the coolest thing for a guy to wear is just basic skin covers, which is like a t-shirt and pants. And that's like the kind of the coolest thing, unfortunately. Because the guy clothes that try to be cool end up being not cool because they're trying too hard to be cool, and it's like, it just looks kind of obnoxious. it's guy fashion is really, in my opinion, it's all an opinion based thing. I understand that. It's like everyone should like what they like, and there's no such thing as cool. There's no actual definition of cool because cool is like subjective. But in my opinion, for me, in my tastes, I've never really seen something that makes me go, oh my gosh, that's really cool. But I think it's this inherently because the shape of a woman is more, and I'm also from a guy's perspective, and I appreciate the way a woman is shaped in like women's clothing that is fit to them. To me, it looks so much more like, it almost like women's clothes almost looks more like a present or like wrapping. Like they're wrapped like a present because it's like, oh, they're all done up. But a guy has to like, a guy still has pants. It's just like log covers. There's nothing cool in just the straight tube of a pant, no matter how, it's still so much space of plainness. It's a stretch of distance that is boring to look at. But on a woman, a dress flows or it has a different cut. And their women's pants are even different too because they wear like lion tamer pants and they'll look cool on them. But then if a guy wears lion tamer pants, you look like a jerk. Don't know why that is. I don't know. But then you got someone like Prince who can wear literally anything and it looks cool because he's Prince. So I guess it comes down to the person wearing it maybe and their attitude and how they represent the clothing. Well, that's the thing. I know there's a lot of women's clothes that aren't comfortable, but there are also women's clothing that look incredibly comfortable, and that's the whole point. They're like baggy, and things can be wrapped up, and it can be like a giant weird sweatshirt, but it looks really cool. Honestly, it could be a trash bag and it's like a soft trash bag or something, and a woman could wear it, and you could be like, oh, that's really cool, that's fashionable. A guy wears it, it's like, what are you doing, man? You're trying too hard. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's just my perspective. But I like baggy clothes on girls look cool. Baggy clothes on guys look lame. Fitted clothes on guys look lame because you look like you're trying too hard. But it's like maybe it's a social thing for me. Just like socially understood that like women can do whatever they want because they look good all the time because they just are a thing that looks good. I don't think guys look bad. I don't mean to say that. There are guys who are attractive by nature and the shape of men's bodies when they're in shape can look really good. But there's something about, to me personally, I would rather look at like a cool dress on Etsy than anything that the best looking thing. I also hate tuxedos. I think they look stupid. I think they look lame. Basically, it's like you're suit man number one. You're suit man number two. You came off the assembly line. Every guy is wearing the exact same thing. And the only way you can change it up is like, oh, he has like a pink tie. Or this guy has a maroon vest on. It's still the same thing. You just change the color. There's no different shape. There's no originality. It's the same thing that's been stuck on the guy forever. And I want there to be new things made, but then when people do make new things, it just looks stupid. So I think it's just, you're stuck. You're screwed. The guys are just screwed. That's the way it is. So whatever. I think the things that look best on a guy are like work clothes. Just something that is very unassuming ends up looking really cool because it's not trying. This is me going off again. I always start rambling on my opinion. I know it's my opinion. It's not a fact. It's probably pretentious and annoying in some way. So whatever. I'm aware of how it sounds, and I don't love the way I think, but it's just what's coming out of my head. Yeah, for some reason, everything just works for women. Everyone's a critic. Yeah, I could never wear like something like that, like a super fashionable brand, like a high-end brand, Gucci or something. I agree, chicks are hot. Cool comment, bro. I am joking. I'll save my joking with Wacky Weasel. I was just ranting again, Yoda, as usual. Yeah, I understand that too, Shadow. Like, I understand the clothes that people would make girls wear probably weren't easy for playing in, weren't very comfortable. No, not drunk on stream. I just started drinking this. Just started sipping this. Hasn't hit me. I'm also eating just super soggy asparagus right now. But girls' clothing for girls, I do like when little girls wear like cool like tights and stockings, and they have like a rainbow bright skirt on. I like when little girls will wear like layers, and they just look like very cozy and clothes that they can roll around in that look comfortable and they're able to move and be free. I think American Apparel makes some of the best clothes overall because their stuff is comfortable, soft, and you can move in it. And it looks very fashionable. And it also has this like very plain futuristic look to it. A very simple design to everything. Their workout stuff and their casual stuff. So like when a little kid, a boy or a girl is wearing like cool sweatpants from American Apparel and some cool simple sweatshirt, that's like what I like to see on kids because they can still play in them and look like good. But anyways, there are some cool clothes. I also like when kids, like I have a friend who posts a lot of pictures of him and his son. And his son, well, my favorite thing to wear as a kid was like superhero pajama outfits. And someone gave me, I forget who it was, gave me, one of the dad fans gave me on Animal Crossing an astronaut suit. And I love it, so thank you. I forget who gave it to me. A bunch of stuff came in the mailbox today on Animal Crossing. That is what I would like to wear. I'd like to wear an astronaut suit that's like not super bulky and baggy. That's very comfortable because I like the way an astronaut suit looks. But if it was like fitted to me and it was just like a one piece, I also like jumpsuits. I like mechanics outfits, like a one piece jumpsuit that wouldn't be super baggy. That's the thing I kind of like. Jumpers or whatever they call them, onesies. I forget what they call them. Anyway, I like when a little kid will wear like superhero pajamas during the day with shoes. My friend's son often wears like superhero outfits and it looks cool. Like I like the kid who called himself Frankenstein on Big Daddy, the Adam Sandler movie. I loved that movie. The little kid on that would he wanted to call himself Frankenstein and he wore whatever he wanted and he looked cool because he looked crazy. But he also looked very comfortable. And that is how I wish I could dress every day. Scuba Steve! Yeah. Oh, Scuba Steve! Yeah, that movie, that was a funny movie. I really liked that movie. Look at what happened to my slipper. So look at it, just busted all the way open. So these slippers, these are my low tops that I never really wear. And I wore these on a music video that never came out. It was it would have been a big one. It was when Stranger Things first came out, and I was Keith. It was for Imagine Dragons, that band. And it was them with some other famous singer doing guest vocals. Still upset. I think I've told you guys about this one before. I was upset it never came out. But anyways, I wore these. We were shooting in a warehouse, and I often bring slippers with me to film because I don't like wearing shoes all day when you're standing on concrete. So I'll wear slippers when I'm not being shot. So I cut, and I was so upset because I just got them. I tripped over a piece of equipment, and I cut the top here. And I was like, oh no, I cut my new slippers. So I was like, well, it's on the top, and since it has never torn more. I was like, okay, these are lasting super well. And then I picked these up the other day from my closet, and the whole side was ripped open. I was like, I've gone 2 years now with that not ripping anymore, and then all of a sudden the whole side is ripped open, and I have no idea why. I'm so bummed about it because I really like these slippers. And that was a very fun night of filming. And every time I put these on, I think about that night, and it gives me a good memory. I also met an actress on that who I think is a really great actress, and I'd like to put her in something. That reminds me, I gotta shoot that thing. I had an idea for her. Oh, I gotta write that down. Oh, crap, I'm not gonna remember this. If I put this upside down, it will remind me that I have to email her. I'm associating this upside down remote with the email. So when I go to move this thing, I will remember to email. Anyways, sorry, I'm talking to myself a lot right now. Welcome. I'm still gonna wear them. They still work. The stuffing isn't falling out. I could probably also just sew it back up. So, all right. Let's get the Wacky Weasel over with, shall we? If this one actually tastes pretty good. I'm very into this one. Not very, but more into it. I gotta see the Northern Lights. It's been way too long since I've seen them. It's been 39 years since I've seen them because I've never seen them. We got no napkins, so I use whole towels. Did I miss the donation? Someone just said Carl. Carl, I did. I just seen you in If Google Was the Guy. So funny. Well, thank you. A lot of people have been seeing that lately. A lot of comments on my videos were like, you're the Google guy. Well, thank you, Carl. Thanks for donating. Glad you saw that. Yeah, true. We don't ever really use napkins. What I meant by napkin is I have this little towel. It's a small square one about this big, and I use that as my napkin, and I just wash it like every week. But I'm using a full towel now because I can't find that. We don't buy napkins. I've never bought napkins, and I don't buy paper towels because I think they're a waste. So, who's playing Animal Crossing? What I should say is, who isn't playing Animal Crossing? Obi-Wan, welcome. Oh, you watched Aurora Borealis not long ago? Really? That's cool. Kyrie does not. Kyrie, do you have a Switch? 165 hours? I don't know how many I've put in. I should check that. Tim Fields, basically the egg catching was just so you could make cool Easter items with the eggs. I would just make a ton of Easter items, Easter outfits and furniture, and just sell them because you could sell the items for a good amount of money. 250, Francis? 250 hours? Segata, didn't think I would be interested either, and then I played it, and I am obsessed with it. It did not seem like a game that I would like, and I love it, and it's truly addicting. It's awesome. But I understand most people, no, it's not for everybody, but sure is for me, apparently. Ah, we can all jump to Yoda's. We can do the super late night, the after party at Yoda's on Yoda's stream. I was planning on watching a movie. I've been really wanting to watch, I didn't watch it last night because I ended up watching tons of 2001 Space Odyssey behind the scenes. I really want to watch Never Let Me Go. Has anyone watched Never Let Me Go? I heard it's amazing. I've had it on my list for a long time. Nacho Libre, greatest movie ever made. Funniest movie I've ever seen. I love Nacho Libre. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect to have Keith do that line, do a barrel roll. And then he did. I'm friends with the guy. That's Brian Husky. You've probably seen the guy who is the Google guy who everyone's asking the questions. That's my friend Brian. And we sort of look similar because we're two bald guys and we often have facial hair. So I shot a video with him. I knew him from the Upright Citizens Brigade. And I shot a video with him. It's on my channel called Stunt Double. A lot of people at the time in my audience hated the video because I won't tell you what happens. It's the whole video is supposed to be like the whole joke is that I was his stunt double and I wanted to do the stunts. And then there's one stunt where he's like, no, I can handle this one. And I was like, no, I'm going to do it. And then his stunt double steps in. Well, thank you, Segata. A lot of people on that channel at the time who were clearly not open-minded people hated it. Oh, well, I think it was a funny idea.
And it was kind of hard for me to do because I truly did not like it. It was not a pleasurable experience for me to do. I've had to do that a bunch of times for shows. It was one time was particularly miserable. Facial hair is just a very rough thing, and I had to do that. I don't want to give it away for anyone who hasn't seen it, so it's hard to explain what I'm about to tell you without just giving it away. I had to do that same thing at a bunch of live shows with friends who smoked, and oh my gosh, cigarette smoke is the worst, man. Well, thank you, Segata. Oh, thanks, Yoda, for posting the link. Thanks, Triangle Guy. Lewis, I liked the Sonic movie. I was wanting to see it a second time. You gotta quit smoking, Josh. Not good for you. It's stinky. I got my other slippers here. I got these at Whole Foods, surprisingly. Well, maybe not surprisingly, but I never seen slippers at Whole Foods. I saw these. There was a bunch of slippers there, and these were the coolest designs, and they were the last ones, and they were my size. So I got them. I can't wear slippers that don't go around the back. They have to be soft and actually cushiony, and they have to wrap all around my foot. I really like those slippers. I should be wearing those instead of my dead ones. Let's play a little Switch Now, shall we? Get back into my island. Oh, you can see here. I'm wearing my spaceman's outfit now in Animal Crossing. I don't know if it'll focus. I don't think it will. I don't think it's gonna focus. Come on, man. Can I get the phone? I don't think it will focus that close. It should. Whatever, you get it. It's an astronaut suit. Oh, thank you, AJ. Yes, Nilbin, my friend. My miniature me. I'm not gonna get a stream and do this because I have to actually think when I do this. I have to make items. Can someone tell me this? So I'm making these items from the future resident homes. You have to put 3 interior items and exterior items there. Yoda, you've already done this, I guess. So do I have to, it says put the exterior items near the spot. What do you do with the interior items? Just hold on to them into your inventory, then give them to Tom Nook when the building's ready to be built? I've been putting the interior items just behind the spot for now, so I don't have to. Goes in the box there. They won't go in the box. There's no way for me to put them in the box. I've tried, and I was really confused. Every option I click on, hello, Habib. There's a thing you put the interior items into. Check the sign. I checked, I read. That's what you gotta do. Why am I not seeing it? All right, let me try. I'm gonna try it again. I've tried, honestly, a ton of times. And no matter what, I go to interior items. The thing is, it doesn't tell you what to do with the interior items. It only says exterior items, put outside, near the space. And then it doesn't say anything about what to do with the interior. Do I have to have the items in my inventory and then it will prompt me? Because I've had them sitting there in my inventory. Maybe you have the right, no, I have the right ones. I made the exact right items. I definitely have the right ones. I have pot, it's just a pot. And then a pair bed and a pair bureau. I mean, I can't get that wrong. So I have them in right now. I'm going to it. Getaway box package plot 1, construction site. To all construction helpers, please submit items for this building following the specific procedures. Then I click check interior items. I have them all in my look at see, and it doesn't. You're probably not gonna. It doesn't have it checked off. I have them in my pocket. Why is it not checking it off? But it checks off the exterior items. Oh, submit items. It's saying it now. I swear to you, it didn't say that before. Of course, this happens when I'm on the stream, and I completely expose myself to be a moron. It never said submit items. It just said, enter your items. What do you got? Extra items. What do you got? Never said it. It never said it. I'm really upset right now. Shouldn't have even brought this up in front of you. I look like a freaking loser. I can't even play Animal Crossing. What was the attic? Oh, I can't say. I hope the channel's not yelling at me again. This game does cheat. I does read. He's stacking the back. No. I had them in my pocket originally, and since I never saw submit, I was like, I don't know. I'm just gonna put them behind the thing for now because I didn't want to hold them. Well, let's submit this crap. I'm like, I gotta get this done. It was taking me. I just have been putting it off building these houses, and it's time I build them. Submit items. 1, 2, 3. Now I just have to do the third house. You know what I was thinking? I think they should put GameCube games on the Switch Animal Crossing since they put NES on the GameCube. Or at least put Super Nintendo on the Switch one. They should, since it's the new generation, they should put a new generation of throwback games. That'd be awesome if you could just play Wind Waker and Animal Crossing. I mean, I think that would be cool. I think they could do it. They just gotta make it so you don't buy a cartridge because they can't fit on a cartridge. You could do it on a download. Nintendo 64, there you go. Nintendo 64 could fit for sure. Hey man, if they could put someone on the moon in the 60s, they could put GameCube on a Switch. Is this fun looking at me just play Animal Crossing? What do I need for plot 3? This is the one I haven't done yet. I need a wooden simple bed, a wooden chair, glass, classic picture. Nintendo is the father of greed. They sure are. Picture, chair, bed, chair, bed. Please place it. I'm here. Log, table, bench, bucket. Log and classic is what I do for this one. Dad stream. This is not Dad. I am Nathan, and this is Superhouse. What do you mean? Well, I gotta go make some crap. Tom Nook will be happy. Now that I'm a millionaire and I got nothing to do, I may as well build this town. I don't have one path in my town yet. I still don't have a path. If you go to random islands, you might be able to find specific villagers to invite to those houses. Oh, really? I still haven't gone to another island besides another player's island. I don't know how to go to the island. Do I just go to the airport and say, send me to an island and it will pick one and send it to me? Send me to it? I've never gone to an island that was like an AI island. I have 2 Nook tickets. I bought some a while ago. So I just use a ticket. I read all the text, but I have the tickets. But every time I've gone to the airport, I guess it's been to go to a specific human's island that I know. And I've never really tried going, so I guess I didn't ever see the prompt as I'm reading the other things. I'm just wondering what it does. Do I get to look at a map of the world and pick an island, or does it just send me to a random island? Okay, what was it? It was log table, dining table. I can never remember what they are. I need to write this down. It's just random. Dang it, I don't like that. I want to be able to pick where I'm going. Because if I'm buying a ticket, I want to know where I'm going to go. It was 2 log somethings. Oh, I have to sneeze. I also discovered recently that if you pluck a flower, it will give you a free vase. Because when you hit place item, you basically get a free thing. You get a free vase. I think that's cool. Because really, I just picked a flower. And then when I put it on the ground, a vase appears. So I like that I'm getting free stuff. That was cool. You know what I was doing? I know the date. On April 14th, on that night, it's a very... Oh, it's a shooting star. I just want to talk about shooting stars. Also, it's fall for me now, guys. The leaves are all falling and it's getting windy. It was a very starry night. Ooh, shooting star. Yes, I caught that one. I caught it. Oh, there it is. I caught it. So the other night, I sat there for a half an hour to collect. I have like 25 star bits or whatever. Star fragments. Shooting star fragments. Is that a balloon? Oh, I'm gonna miss that star. Oh crap, I gotta shoot that balloon. It's gonna fall in the ocean though. I'm not gonna bother getting that. I love getting shooting stars. So I caught like, I'm not kidding, like 100 shooting stars. And I learned, ooh, there's 2. I just got 2 shooting stars. You can only get 10 at a time. Josh, this game is amazing. It's just simple and there's a lot to do. And as the time goes by, you're like, what did I even do? I don't know, but it sure was fun. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the package. I have to get it. It might be like a cool thing. Oh crap. Got it. So you can catch as many stars as you want, make wishes on the stars, but you can only get 10 at a time. Because on the beach, there'll only be 10 star fragments the next morning, no matter how many you wish on. A wooden block stool. That's cool. I guess I could use that. It's only on Nintendo. It's a Nintendo game, Tessa. So it's only on Switch. So what I do is I get 10 stars, and then, they will come throughout the day. Oh. Well, I'm impatient. I like to just pick them up right then. So I make 10 wishes, time jump to the morning, pick them up, time jump back, 10 wishes. I just keep going back and forth and just stocking up on star fragments, because what I want to do, I want to take a picture of the beach covered in star fragments with me standing there, fill the frame with star fragments, and then take a picture. I like the star chunks. I think they're cool. I want a ton of them. I could probably sell them for some good cash too. Get more millions. I'm wearing my astronaut suit, catching shooting stars. How cool is this game? The night sky is so nice. The leaves are falling. The sky is like a perfect blue. It was super pink earlier. Because I'm in the southern hemisphere, and apparently it's fall right now in the southern hemisphere. I don't know if that's true or not in real life. It must be. It must be based on reality. Okay, so it was wood, simple bed, and chair. Wood, simple bed, and chair. Oh, I'm going to take a picture. That's the best way to do it. I can take a screenshot. Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess I can go out and look. Yeah. And a classic picture. And then the exterior items are log table, log bench. Log table, log bench, wooden bucket. I live in California, but I'm talking about in the game. You can pick the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere as to where you want your island to be. And I picked southern hemisphere because I like the southern hemisphere of the planet. I like warm places. So the weather here, it's fall now in the game for me. There's like leaves falling, as you can see. Look at that. Look at the sky and the moon. It's so nice. And I'm in a space outfit. It's amazing. I'm so happy. I want to get that beard. Yoda, have you gotten any facial accessories? Yoda, I gotta check your house out. I'm starting to become like you, Yoda. I'm starting to fill my house up with crap. I don't know. I've only had felt aftershocks like a few minutes later, and they've been just as long as the initial earthquake or shorter. The earthquakes I've felt in the past 15 years have never been anything great. They're just like, it feels like the house shakes for like 10 seconds since like mild, or there'll be like one bang and it feels like a car drove into your house and you're like, what the heck was that? It's a literal bang, like boom, like someone slammed into your house and then like a picture will fall off. Those are cool. Those are the ones I like because those are more exciting. There was one I experienced when I was on the toilet and the house really started shaking. I was like, whoa! I was actually like, wow! And I had to pull my pants up and I ran outside and it was still shaking outside and you could see like the trees wobbling and stuff and then it stopped. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one, but that's the best one so far. They've all been pretty quick. Okay. So let me check this here. I'm already forgetting. Log table and log bench. That year was, I think, 2010. 2010 was that year. Ooh, I missed that shooting star. Dang it. The shooting star has become addicting. Like, I just want to keep looking at the sky. Oh, crap. I don't want to catch a ton of them. I mean, honestly, I should just be streaming this gameplay. How do I keep forgetting? I have such a bad memory. Yoda and anyone else playing Animal Crossing, when you're building, after you click craft of an item and he starts hammering with the dust cloud popping up, if you tap the button, he does it extremely fast. So if you're like, when he's making it, you tap, 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 he goes, and you make the item a lot faster. Did you guys know that? I knew that. It's not really a great secret, but I knew that. I just did it. He built it super fast. I wish you could do it all faster though. I think there is too much, there's too many buttons, there's too many options to click through. It's like craft, yes, okay, keep crafting, yes, things need to have one less option sometimes in the game. It takes a lot to get something done. It's too many steps, I think. A wooden bucket. Can I make a wooden bucket? I must be able to make a wooden bucket. Yep, I sure can. I'm already 5,000. Gonna go to bed. Good night, Pat Van. Hey, Pat Van, haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Hopefully the world will be open again for Free Play Florida in November. See you, dude. Thanks for coming here and saying hi, Pat. Hope you're doing all right. Hope Florida's good. You might have already left, so you might not be hearing any of this. Animal Crossing does have a lot of Minecraft elements now because you make stuff in it. But I don't know, didn't you already make stuff in Animal Crossing before? I didn't really play the GameCube one. I didn't get too deep into it. I just played it that one time on stream. Yeah, it seems like they did add Animal Crossing Minecraft elements to it. But I like it a lot. It's fun. Okay, what are the other things I have to make? 3 more things and I'm done these houses, everybody. A simple wooden bed and a wooden chair. Bed, chair, picture. Bed, chair, picture. Sarah, are you saying you hate Animal Crossing less than you expected? Are you talking about crafting is new in Horizons? Okay. Well, that's good, Sarah. I'm glad. As an Animal Crossing fan, I'm glad you like it. Because that's one thing it's always a bummer when you hear people who liked original games, and then they'll change something, and then people don't like it as much. It's a bummer for them. But not this time, it seems. Picture. Where's the picture? Here it is. What do I need? Clay. I have tons of clay. Gotta go to my storage. Make this picture, and I'm all done with the houses. And Tom Nook will freaking get off my back for once and for all. Once and for all. Don't need the 2 4s in there. What time is it? Yoda, when do you plan on streaming? Whenever? This is dead. I can't check the time. Oh, I can check the time. It says it right on my dang Switch. I mean, I can stop streaming anytime. It's 1:30 for you. 3:30. Yeah, it's 12:30 for me. Freaking no, Tom. Get out of here, you naughty rascal. I know you. You just want payback, you jerk. He's back. He's always here. He never leaves. $255 dang dollars. Let's see what that is. $178 was earned tonight on this stream. Just for visiting the island. You guys pay a hefty visitor's fee. Tom is donating to himself. Because we split this money. The pant war, shots fired. I'm not eating dang pant anymore, man. I've eaten too much pant. I hate it. I really do hate it. It's not even a joke. I hate it. It's so uncomfortable to chew on fabric like that. No pants is best pant. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what's worse than pant on regular pant. Pant in mouth is the worst. Too much pant. I mean, it is funny. J-Dub, adios. I am aware that it's hilarious because I love making Tom do it. It does make you gag because I want to look like I'm actually trying to eat it because I know I physically can't. So I try to eat it as much as possible since I can't actually eat it. So I will chew the pants and start swallowing it. So it goes down so that it's funnier and more miserable for me. And it makes you start gagging and crying and it's really crappy. So I try to just go for it all out. Like I would just chew on the pants and swallow them if it was a small enough piece. That's what I should do sometime. If someone does the pant prank, I would just cut it with a super sharp knife until it would probably take forever. Cut a piece on a fork, and just start chewing it until it's gone and digest that freaking pant. Yoda is eating pant tonight. That's what I need to do. Yoda, start your stream and I will stop mine right now so you can devour some freaking pant. Yoda hates the pant. I never ate such a pant in my life. He wants that MacBook. He's got to eat pant. That's true. Yoda, if you ate pant, you'd probably get the MacBook today. I'm trying to think of what I could actually afford to donate to you, Yoda, to make you eat pant. I don't know if it would be enough to make you do it. It would probably take a lot. You don't seem like the kind of guy that would do it for $5 like Tom and I. I'd do it for the lowest amount, that's for sure. Oh, if you get a MacBook today, you'll eat pant. For real? You need to chew on that pant for like 10 minutes until there's a hole in that pant. Let's get over there. Let's make Yoda eat freaking pant, everyone. I'm going to end this. Yoda, start that stream. You'd have to actually swallow fabric. That's like the only option. You have like $1,000 left. It's $900. Well, hey, maybe we can make a dent. Maybe we can get close to 100 out of there. If it's $8.99, no pant. I'd literally die. You wouldn't die from eating fabric. It's not gonna kill you. You can digest it in small bits. People eat bicycles, like tire bikes. You just gotta chew on it, man. A good 10-minute chew of you being truly miserable, looking like a jerk, eating pant, would be so funny. It's just the image that's funny. Just a person eating pants. Tom doesn't eat it as much as I would like. Tom just does the mummy tooth. He does like that. Tom does this. This is pretty gross because I've been wiping my nose on it and my old crumbs for the past few days. You gotta take it and chew. And start doing this, like, you gotta tongue it and stuff. Soften it up. We're like, oh, I'm doing it for free. I'm doing it for free. It tastes so bad. Fabric is so gross. You gotta chew a hole into that fabric. Tom, you didn't almost throw up. It's because your clothes are dirty and you have them in your mouth. You don't chew like you're chewing a freaking meal. That's what you gotta do. You gotta dull your teeth and give them what they paid for. Chew and pull and chew and eat freaking pant. From my view, it looks like Tom's going, like, come on. I am a person who commits to the bit. Go all the way until you're miserable. It's the only way to do it. Give you guys a lesson on pant. I would chew on anything for $50. I will eat that freaking rotten pair of briefs. I will fart myself into boxers right now and then take them and put them in my mouth and chew them. I will chew on Tom's gross sock for $50. $100. $100. No! $2 is not a knife. Not enough. Is it time for eat pant? No, thank you, Kyrie. That pays for eating towel that I just did for free. That $2. Eat a steak for $50? Never. I would eat a steak. I wouldn't even eat a steak for anything, I don't think. I was gonna say $1,000, but I wouldn't do that. It's not enough. I would hate to know I'm putting someone's body through me for that much. I would eat a piece of meat, and I don't think anyone would want to do this because they know I don't like it, so no one would genuinely want to make me do something that I don't like. But it would take like $10,000 for me to eat meat. Eat cat fur? I'd eat cat fur. I don't care. I'll tell you what I used to do when I was little, voluntarily on my own. I would take my grapes, I'd put them in my mouth, I'd wet them with my spit, just roll them around my mouth, and then I would take the grape as it was wet, and I would roll it in the sand. The sand that was on the side of the street on Cape Cod in the 80s. And I would roll my grapes in sand and then put them in my mouth and eat them. And I'd be chewing sand, like a lot of it. And I ate every grape. I'd put it in the sand, roll it, and eat it. And it was rocks busting into my teeth. And I would just eat it because in my head I was pretending, Jimmy's, like the sprinkles, the rainbow sprinkles you put on ice cream. I was like, oh, this is like Jimmy's because it's all speckles around the grape. So I was pretending, and my brother's like, what are you doing? Stop eating sand. And I was like, hey, it's cool. And Seth and Josh were always out at me. We'd always sit there on the sidewalk on our skateboards, and I'd eat sand. So I don't really care about anything, man. Like, stuff doesn't gross me out or bother me because I feel like I've got a pretty strong immune system. And I'm here. Kyrie, eat pant. You don't actually have to, by the way. Oh my God, Kyrie. I will chew more booger towel for you. Oh my God, Kyrie. I ate a lot of pant today and we all saw it. No, that wasn't today. That was yesterday. Kyrie! I don't want to go get Pant Eat Pant right now. She said I don't have to. I've done it a lot in the past because of Tom's stupid joke. I really don't like that he started this joke. I will eat towel. It tastes like laundry detergent and fabric softener. Oh, it just feels really gross. And then you just gotta start pulling a ton of it in your mouth so that you fill your mouth up and it tastes. It's really gag-inducing. It's truly putting fabric that far down your throat is horrible. Yeah, Amy, welcome to Eat Pant. This is for Kyrie. This one's really gross, particularly because it tastes like soap and like fabric softener, which is like chemically tasting. It's like flowery chemicals. That's for your $50. There you go. Thank you, Kyrie. Kyrie has donated so much. Oh my gosh. The total's at $292. I've almost earned $300. Stop this. Eat booger rag. That was booger rag. I was eating a corner, my designated nose corner. The corner opposite the tag I've been blowing my nose on. I've been wiping my mouth and blowing my nose on this for like 3 days. So I've definitely just ate some of my old snots. Whatever, what comes in goes out, who cares? Stop, please. Kyrie done it. I'm doing Kyrie her service. Last bit of Wacky Weasel. It wasn't boogers. It wasn't picking my nose. My nose runs a lot, so I often have to use a handkerchief. But when I don't have my handkerchief nearby, I also have this one that I got from my London lover. But it's not, I haven't washed it enough, so it's still kind of stiff and I don't love it. This one I have is very soft. But when I can never find this one, I often will just use my napkin, my weekly napkin, which is a towel. So I'll just use the corners and remind myself, don't wipe my mouth on the corners because the corners are for nose. But my nose is just running, it's just liquid. So I'll just like dab my nose like this. But then I just ate it. Oops. Yoda didn't eat pant. He did not eat pant. It's just a thick towel, Amy. It's not stiff from boogers. It's just a sort of thick towel. Oh, my mouth has a... Oh, my God, Kyrie. Let's get this super... Oh, my God. What are you guys doing? Over 300. I'm out of control tonight. Kyrie, you are out of control. Cotton candy lesbo. Internet man loses sanity and consumes fabric live. It's true. Oh, my gosh. Kyrie has given so much money tonight. Please, everyone. Kyrie is the quantum queen yet again. She's back. She's always here.
This is the donation police.
Uh-oh, he came out of his cave, everyone.
This is the donation police, everybody. It's illegal now, Kyrie, to give Nathan any more donations.
Kyrie's the greatest, and she always
illegal.
has been.
I was watching Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Good plans, real busy. Oh my God, J-Dub.
J-Dubs.
Challenge accepted, Kyrie. J freaking Dub. Oh my God, this stream is out of control tonight. This is a very unexpected stream. This is a casual, calm stream. I think it's time for another
How are you drinking?
Wacky Weasel. Yes, I'm
You eat your
drinking.
vegetables.
I ate 4 of them.
Jerk. You gotta eat all of them.
I'll eat them later. It's just, I'm already
No.
too full.
You gotta eat all of them.
I ate all that freaking pizza that Tony...
You can't have a wacky weasel until you eat your vegetables.
Flaming Tony gave me pizza money, and I ate the pizza.
Flamin' Tony jumped off
Actually, it
a
was-
freaking bridge.
is
Jump
it-
off a bridge.
What is it? Flaming Joe. That's what his name is. It was Tony something, and then I started calling him Flaming Joe, and then he changed his name to Flaming Joe.
Can't
Now
have a
I'm confused.
You can't have a wacky weasel till you finish your vegetables.
I ate all of them.
There's an entire plate of them. You ate one.
I ate all of the 4 that I ate. They got cold too fast. And I ate pant and my stomach feels really gross. I probably swallowed a little bit of fabric softener by moistening it with my tongue.
That's fun.
And it made it into a liquid state and then I swallowed it. Oh my God, cotton candy's been going crazy. More fuel for pant pile. I'm getting drunk.
What if you just eat a magazine or something?
I'll eat magazine.
There's probably something in here you can eat. Here.
I can eat the book I'm in.
Here's the complaints department. What the
Oh my gosh, Josh. I want to do
Kyrie.
remixes, damn it. Josh, of what? Remixes of what? Eat Tom.
heck? No.
We go from Beat Tom to Eat Tom. New series. We just cut pieces of Tom off and eat them. Kyrie, is this illegal now? Tom has banned you, Kyrie. You know what I gotta play is Skyward Sword. I bought these freaking Wii Motion Plus things.
Dang, RT just sent me
For-
$5.
RT sent Tom $5.
Thanks, RT.
Let me check. I'll make sure I'm not missing any direct donations.
Here's the complaints department. You have all sorts of Wii controllers in here.
The Wii controllers are because I just got Skyward Sword for Wii U,
Oh.
and I brought them back out.
Huh.
I'm in a book with other famous, not other, I should say famous people. It's right here. Conan O'Brien is right after me.
Oh yeah.
It's from one of my live shows.
One of the
I'm glad I got into that book. Anyways, it says 342. Let me do let's see what we earned after that.
$239. Wow.
239.4. Basically, $240 has been earned this evening for eating freaking pant. Wow.
Can't wait for the
Thank you guys. And like, here we cotton
Keeps
candy.
donating.
Cotton candy, you give so much.
Can't wait
Have
for
you
the
considered you might be pansexual? No, because I don't enjoy it.
Can't wait to be able to go to the barber again.
You know, I liked your hair more when it was all the same length all around.
Uh-huh.
Like earlier, you go, Basically, Tommy goes, I'm not interested in your opinion.
My hair is the same.
But then you shaved the sides, and now it looks too much like a cool guy haircut.
I just trimmed it.
Yeah, but it's like long and it hangs over the edge. You should grow the sides too. Grow it all long.
It is growing. It's currently growing.
Yeah, but the sides. Grow the sides out. The sides should be just as long as this. The
Okay.
sides should be out here.
It'll get there.
It's never gonna catch up to the top. Sides grow slower than top.
The back grows like a waterfall. The front just kind of stays for a while.
You know what I thought about the other day? I was like, I had this weird brief moment where I was like, maybe I could get hair.
You should have a transplant.
I thought about because I have a friend who got a transplant. My friend on the East Coast got one.
You've got multiple friends that have gotten transplants.
I know a lot of people have gotten transplants. Some of them,
You know what I call
some of them were way less bald than others.
You know what
Some were very bald,
wait,
some were not.
Do you know what I call that? False advertising.
It's the same thing.
It's fake.
It's the same thing as getting.
False advertising.
It's the same thing to me as making a product that is unoriginal to the earth. Because it's not authentic. It's not. Nature did not intend for your hair to be there. Nature intended for it to go away, and nature also didn't intend for birth control or whatever. So I think let everyone do whatever they want. Birth control should obviously happen, and if someone wants fake boobs, if someone wants fake hair, let them do it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I think it's fine.
If someone wants no teeth, let them take them out. But
People are people.
I think a hair transplant is less fake than all the other procedures, than like fake lips and boobs, because a hair transplant is just literally moving your hair to a few inches away.
What if you're
It's just relocating your actual hair.
What if your only option for getting a hair transplant was my butt hair?
I would not want your butt hair on my
You
head.
knew, and every time, like, a lady was just running her fingers through your hair, it's like, wow, it's so thick and luxurious. It's Tom's butt hair.
Tom's butt hair. It's really thick and luxurious. She's like, all right. butt hair. That's why it has poop bits in
And
there.
just like some lady just rubbing her nose through your hair.
Butt
It's
stink.
just butt.
Well, I have heard that what they'll do. So basically, you only have so much. They take the hair out of like one little pencil line strip out of the back of your head, and then it's just placement. They're able to fill your whole head up with just because there's a lot of hair on the back of your head. It's more than you think. But they'll do filler hair with like forearm hair and other body part hair. Since it's your DNA, they're able to take it from your arm, and then it won't grow that long, but it will fill in the space. That's what I've heard. Anyway, I'm not gonna get a hair transplant, but it just hit me at one point a couple weeks ago. I was like, because my friend was telling me you can go to Turkey, and they do really good hair transplants over there, and there's so many places that do so many good ones that the price is really low because it's so competitive. So you can fly there and do it all in one session. Here in America, they charge a lot more, and it'll cost you like $30,000. You go like 3 times over. You get one a year because your head.
You're saying it doesn't work if you're bald like you. Yes, it does.
No, it does. I will tell you, it does. It 100% works. There are people who can be completely bald like me. It's not a bargain hair transplant. So we have a friend who is completely bald and has a ton of hair, and he went to Turkey, and it looks amazing because they're doing so many, they all want to compete with each other, and they're still making money. So, because so many people are doing it. So you go there, and it's like nice, it's a good place, it's a good country or whatever. Turkey has money. So you go there and you get a hair transplant all in one, and you just got, your head is basically like a scab for 3 months, and then all of a sudden you got a ton of hair. But in America, the friends I know who got them, they'll get one at a time a year, and you wait 2 months and your hair starts to grow and it's pretty thin. And then you do another one next year, and after 3 years, you eventually have a full head of hair. But it costs a lot more.
I think it looks better on our friend with short hair because it looks more
Well,
natural.
I'll tell you why. Because that friend has very thick, curly hair.
He had very thick curly hair.
He was not bald, really. It was thinning,
It was
and he had a
It
hairline.
was super thin.
His brother is bald. No, it wasn't thin. It wasn't.
It was pretty. It was.
It,
It was thin.
I analyzed the heck out of every one of my friends' heads and hair and the state of their balding. As a bald person, that's what you do. You see the signs of someone balding
You
instantly.
can just tell, like when I walk out. Of
I look at everyone's
When I
hair.
walk out of my room in the morning, you're just.
I don't like your hair, so I don't even think about your hair. I don't think you do your hair well. I think if you had hair, you gotta go all out and just enjoy it and have hair.
I wear a hat and I wash my hair like once a week.
I don't think you should wash. Washing hair doesn't matter. But I think if you have hair, use it and show it because you never know what it's like until you lose it. You start missing
I like
it.
wearing a hat.
I know you like wearing a
I'm
hat.
always wearing a hat.
But if you got hair, freaking use it, man. It's a gift.
Well, I save it as my secret weapon.
I also think being bald is a gift too because I'm
Well,
able to get
I'm
parts.
saving it for when I need to go to get like a loan application for the farm. Like and the guy's like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Flaherty, we just can't give you the loan application." Then I pull my hat off. He's like, "Whoa, you've got so much hair!"
So much hair.
Rude.
He doesn't. And then he goes, "You don't need to work here. You can go be a model."
He just opens the vault and he's like, "Take what you want, hair."
I think you think people like hair more than they do. Hair does not matter to most people. I've learned that, especially women. I've learned as a bald person, most women are way less shallow than men. Men, I think, are the most shallow of the species, for sure. Girls don't really care about it. And that's why I don't really care. And also, it's good for me and for acting and for
that's
comedy.
true. We've dated women before,
Yeah.
and they've looked at us. They can see us.
People continue to look.
can-
They don't
yeah,
look away.
It's insane.
I know women can be shallow, but in my experience, and I've met a lot of people, especially in LA, one of the most shallow towns in the world, and there is a lot more shallow men than women in Los Angeles. Even the people you would think would be very shallow and lame and superficial from appearance, and you expect them to be that way, then you talk to them and you're like, oh wow. I've been surprised so many times. There's so many genuine like models and producers and actors that are females in this town. But even people who are like a PA or an assistant that's a man in LA will be really like a real jackass.
Well, we know people that are just like whatever people that are like that here too.
Not in LA, I'll tell you that though. There's a lot more artists maybe, but even like just like the people who are the typical producers and hot people in LA, for girls, they're so nice to everyone. And maybe it's just California because everyone's feeling good in California. I love California because people are nice here.
The sun is shining.
But I will say, in my experience on Earth, I've met more guys who are shallow than women. But I'm sure it's just a human thing. It's not a sex thing. I also think it's a society thing. Women are sort of taught to like get to date whoever you can get. And also, I think women also just appreciate a personality more than a man appreciates a personality. Guys want looks because like that's what nature is fueling you to do. And girls like someone who's funny. Yeah, I agree. I think it's just a human thing. I never want to say anything about one sex to another. I think humans are all equally lame and good. But in my personal experience, I have experienced a lot more nicer women being caring for me and nicer to me than men. Like more oftentimes, like you even see in my prank videos when I'm doing Back Pain Wayne, it was always women who helped me on the ground, and it was never men. It's always women.
Yeah, I've always had a better, I think, relationship with I think women in my life have been more supportive.
Yeah, women are more supportive. I think because men are afraid to be caring for other people, and men are afraid to like hug a guy or be physical and touching and say expose their emotions and say it's okay to cry. But women will be right there for you and ready to help you.
We've had this conversation, but I hate it when men have that attitude, and I've seen this with not all my friends or people I know, but we've discussed this where there's we've encountered many people that just have the oh, toughen up.
Oh yeah,
be tough.
the toxic masculinity thing.
And you're like, shut up, dude.
Yeah, because I think guys are afraid to be emotional or let people know they have emotions and they're vulnerable.
Or they're just I was just kidding, and you're like, well,
yeah,
you're being rude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's just as good and just as lousy. I was only saying in my experience in this town that I've had a lot of women help me and be understanding. Like when I do videos as Keith and I look like a crazy person on the street, there's people that you expect to be like, ew, get away. And they're like, oh, you're cute. Oh, you're nice. And a lot of girls who you wouldn't expect, you expect them to be like, oh, is this guy a creep? They'll actually talk to you and talk to you before they make a judgment on you. Like when I did that Keith dance video, this is a very good example. All the guys that day were rolling their eyes at me and were very upset with me. But all the girls would come up to me and talk to me because they're like, oh, this person's cool and unique and different. So I think women tend to have more compassion. Maybe it's a motherly thing, and guys are just they don't tune into that and they don't want to relate or connect with a person on a human level. I'd rather have a good, solid conversation. Don't get me wrong, I've had a really great connections with guys too. My friend Joe, I have a friend Joe Hersley, who is one of the greatest human beings I've ever met on this earth. And he's so open-minded and so genuine and just so really himself.
But Joe's a whole different...
He's on another level of human.
Joe is a type of guy that would go in the desert and have an ayahuasca trip and his mind is open.
Joe's awesome. He will talk to you in the middle of the street in front of strangers about the deepest experience he's ever had, and he's there to listen to you and connect with you, and that's what I like in people.
He's a personality.
Yeah, but I'm saying there are guys out there who are just good humans who will expose themselves and actually listen to you. But I guess I've just tended to found women just being more I don't know, there for you.
Yeah.
At least in this town. Every state is different too, I think. I think different states attract different people, different countries attract different types of people. Europeans, I think, in general, I've learned, are much more outgoing and curious to talk to people than Americans are.
Americans are very minding their own business.
Yeah.
But I will say...
Japan, I guess, is a lot of that. Japan, the people don't really talk, and you're silent. They're very... But I think it's a politeness thing. It's not a rude thing. They're just trying to give you your space.
They stay very in their own
way. We became friends with all these German and Swedish nannies before we moved to California, and then we'd go to different towns on Cape Cod and Provincetown and stuff, and there'd be so many it was always the foreign people who wanted to talk to you. I guess they were visiting another country, so they're eager to talk to people, and we'd hang out and talk to them. But you couldn't just go and talk to like another American that easily.
Yeah.
But in Europe, every time I'm in Europe, people are eager to help you. But that's not true. There are very good-hearted Americans too. So, yeah, I do think that's true, Jay. The U.S. guys are taught if you smile, you're soft. But my family and my dad, he taught us to just be human, and my dad is the least like typical masculine guy ever, and in doing so I think he's incredibly masculine because he's so in tune with his feelings, and he always talked to us, and we'd always like cry while talking to my dad, and my dad was fine with like having all of his emotions, and he was just like a very well-rounded person. And he's also like, he also can build and do literally anything with his hands. So my dad's awesome. I really like my dad.
Well, your dad is this weird mix of, it's all three of you. It's you, Seth,
Yeah.
and Josh.
And my dad is like very artistic. He writes poems. He is incredibly talented with his hands, with woodworking, and he plays the bagpipes. He plays the piano. He plays the banjo. He plays all these instruments. He writes, and he's a laborer. So he's just very in tune with everything. And my mom is the same way. And my mom is like me. She's like really loud and crazy, and she's constantly cooking and baking and sewing and making things. She makes these Santa dolls with makes the faces out of clay. Then my dad builds the wooden bodies, and then my mom sews the clothes. And they're like all these like old timey looking Santa dolls. So they're a very artistic family.
Your parents were designed to exist in like the 1800s.
And they also love the 1800s. But at the same time, they're very open about feelings and talking. And I think that was good for us because it made us not like afraid to just have every emotion and like cry if you have to cry. Like I cried in school a lot, and jocks would like make fun of me, but I never really like made me upset with myself or second guess myself, because I was always very confident and happy with myself no matter what other people said, because of how my parents brought me up. It made me feel good about who I was.
Yeah.
It makes me feel bad for kids nowadays who like can't really be their real selves because they're afraid of what someone else would think. Like that is like living in a prison. I would hate that.
A lot of kids now, like they exist behind this wall of like existing on the internet too, which is like
Social interaction nowadays is probably so hard for kids because they don't do it. They don't know how to do it.
well, it's like they sit behind this internet thing, and then they have an internet persona, and they play video games and stuff, but it's not real life interaction. So like
You're getting no training with humans.
I mean, I'm honestly like scared of because society in 30 years, it's going to be a lot of people that have very limited actual social interaction.
It's going to be like the end of WALL-E.
Yeah.
Everyone's just going to be on their cube looking at the internet,
right.
not moving.
I mean, I can see it.
You need to go outside, run around, and interact with humans, because I think we need to remember that humans are one organism. And the longer we separate, the more we break down. We have to be interacting because we're one species.
I was listening to that interview with Elon Musk that he did on Joe Rogan a while ago, and he was basically saying, like, humans are already cyborgs. We have a cell phone in our pocket. And it's like, it's only going to become more integrated. Like, that cell phone will somehow be implanted into your body.
Oh, definitely. And that's what he wants to do, too. He wants to put your consciousness in Minecraft.
Because he wants, like, people like your parents that wanted to exist in the 1800s, like, Elon Musk wants everybody to be like one with the computer.
Yeah.
So those people that are just outside and like, they'll be the relics that are like, oh, well, you're not with society anymore, and they're going to be left behind.
It's going to be just like the person who keeps using the flip phone because they don't want to get an iPhone.
Right, everybody's going to be like, that person's crazy.
You're going to be looked at as crazy. You're going to be shunned from society, unfortunately, and you're eventually just going to have to get it if you want to exist with other humans. You'll go crazy if you don't.
Yeah.
Because everyone needs interaction.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, but like
so you're kind of forced into it.
Didn't have as much of like perspective on this because I've always had like customer facing jobs where I've had to like deal with the public forever. But I think being more involved in like all this online stuff over the past year, like with content creation, it's like now I see like that side of it a bit more, that like
yeah,
it's like, oh, like, well,
there's pros and cons.
There's pros and cons to it, where it's like it is very nice to have this community online, but I also try to like balance it with like outside time too, where I'm like outside and like, but it's weird that it's like that is the direction that society is going, and I don't know if I like it or not.
Yeah.
I like video games. I like online stuff. I like all of this like being one with the computer organism cyborg type thing.
Yeah.
Like you know, like a Philip K. Dick story or something, or like you know, like something like that, like a cyberpunk thing. Like all of
Yeah.
that stuff's appealing.
I like that stuff too. I love future computers stuff and like that. I love that San Junipero episode of Black Mirror.
But then when you think about it, you're like, do
It's
I want that?
because it's fun in a fantasy.
But it's like, do I want this computer
No.
planted in my brain?
It's probably neat. The thought of it and getting it will be like, wow, I'm on the internet right now. You guys, I'm looking at Google in my brain. That would be cool. But then I think the long-term effects, because we're organic beings. We're basically just big bugs.
Turning us
We
into-
shouldn't have a computer in us. Also, your body will probably start to reject it at some point because it's not
I mean,
supposed
I
to
don't
be in
know.
there. So I think there's a lot of reasons it would be bad, but also it would ruin you socially. You're just gonna stand like this in your house all day on the internet.
But I think
I mean,
that's-
already people are just staring at their phones all day. Imagine if it was in your brain.
Yoda just dropped his mic. Porn 24/7.
Point 24/7 is not a good thing. You also need trees.
Yeah, Pete the Norwegian. That's where I
Yeah, the Neuralink sounds very intriguing, but also frightening in the long run.
Pete the Norwegian just said, I love customer facing jobs. I've always worked in like coffee houses and stuff. That's been like my only job ever.
Yeah.
So that's where I like those type of jobs because it's easy. Like it's just like you know that it's like Edward Norton in like Fight Club when he talks about like having those friends on the plane.
Yeah.
Those are your friends at work.
Yeah, exactly.
And like when you leave it, you're like, oh, those are the customers that come in every day, and it's like, hey Joe, how's it going?
Yeah, yeah. So if you see them in your other
It's weird when you
aspects
see
of
them
life,
outside.
it's like seeing a teacher at the store. It
Yeah.
feels weird.
But when you're at work, you're like, oh hey, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, how's your day going? Oh, how's the dog?
Yeah, you never need to see them outside of that.
But I think that sort of interaction is important. Just
Oh, for
just
sure.
like,
You
being
need
a
your
person.
social interaction. Like right now is a good example. We're going crazy right now because no one's socially interacting. So everyone's on the internet looking for attention and trying to talk and have some form of
To be
interaction.
fair, we were doing this.
We were doing this before the whole thing
But
happened.
now we're not able to go to Veggie Grill.
I truly miss. I even think I'm like, is it gonna be weird for me to like go to the studio and shoot? And like, who do I email again to set up all these shoots? How do I get out to the desert? Oh, I gotta get this person. I get this person. Are they gonna want to do it? Like, we're gonna be so out of practice on how to do things.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be a rocky start back to get going back to society again. I think.
I think, to be honest, I think it's gonna be for things to get back to like.
And we're gonna be afraid to go near each other because we're gonna be like, you don't have corona, right? It's all, totally over for sure, right?
Before things get to like normal, it's gonna be. It's gonna be months before things get back to normal.
I think it'll be August when everything's 100%
No,
back.
it's gonna be way longer than that.
Well, I think June is when we'll start going back to normal, and then 2 months later, we'll be up and running.
No, it's gonna be way longer than that for everything to be like back to normal.
You think? Christmas? How long?
Until things get back to normal, they're gonna have a vaccine.
Oh, that's gonna be next year.
Right. It's gonna be like.
Oh, and they did say it's gonna kick back in the fall.
Yeah. So,
We're screwed. This 2020 is just a wash.
I mean, yeah, 2020 is over.
More rum, okay. Is Yoda streaming?
Bye,
What's the
Blue Jay.
plan?
That'll weed out a lot of people. Yeah, I think what's good. So what's is this like just cranberry juice?
This is grenadine.
I was gonna say if you some juice, I'd add some juice.
I got pineapple juice.
Yeah, it's like all sugar.
Yeah. You can have some pickle juice. Oh, have this. Or have
Oh yeah, I forgot I gave that stuff.
sparkling grape.
I might just have that. I have like plain sparkling water, but not that one.
Grapefruit sparkling.
I'll have the grape one. Yeah, well, I think before the end of the summer they'll start opening up. Like things will start becoming open, but it's not going to be the same. Like I don't think so. Even if they open like movie theaters and whatever, it's going to be like you pick a seat, and then the next person is going to be 6 feet away from you.
People are gonna be timid for sure.
But it's gonna be like that's policy because people are still gonna be getting sick.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like you might be able to go to the movies, but like you're gonna be like, oh, the next person is 6 feet away from me, or like the next person.
It
on the
will be
plane-
nice to see the people in the same room, though. Just
Yeah.
subconsciously, I think we'll feel better because we'll be connected to a society. We're social creatures.
And I think that dine-in and restaurants, that's not gonna start for a while.
Yeah, that'll
That's
take
still
a
gonna be
while.
takeout and delivery.
Guys, 356 is what has been earned tonight.
Wow.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks,
this is a
everybody.
really good stream for us. Who knew?
Basically, you're paying for our groceries for the next 2 months.
Yeah. And rent's gonna be due again soon.
Yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk to that guy to see if he's able
We
to
got
help
at
us.
least we have to ask him for half rent. We have to.
Because we're not making any money. Well, we are making money.
It'd be nice if we could get half rent for the next 2 months. Then we'd be okay. And hopefully that is hoping that it all wraps up at that point.
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting a stimulus. That's for sure.
You might.
I hope that for that one small chance, this is what I need after getting screwed out of $6,000+ from my agent.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody's heard. There's 50 people here.
We've heard it.
There's 50 people here. Wow, Superhouse is actually like.
50 people?
Yeah, Superhouse is back.
More people showed up. Yeah, you got everyone.
Sega to heard,
We don't-
yeah.
We don't need to talk about it. My agent skipped town, and I am not getting any money.
Yeah, that's the short of it. Nathan had a big check and his agent stole it and skipped town. Ah, Nathan, screwed again.
I emailed SAG last week, and I was like, "Any updates?" And they're like, "Not yet. We'll let you know." I was like, "Okay."
Oh my gosh. Cotton candy, thank you.
Cotton candy has given so much. You don't have to keep donating. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, Jay, that's the thing. A moratorium isn't rent for it's not the same thing as rent forgiveness. So, what the LA moratorium is, we can't get evicted for not paying rent.
We still have to pay it.
We still have to pay it, but we'd have to pay it back once the stay-at-home order is lifted. The problem with that, and the problem that I think many people in the country are having is, where is all this extra money suddenly going to come from to pay back all of this back rent when, like, nobody's working right now?
Yeah, and no one's gonna be able to like catch up, yet let alone pay double rent later.
Yeah, the
You're
more
gonna be able to pay your rent, and that's it. You're not gonna have extra for the back rent.
they have to give us time to pay back rent, but it's like it's a lot of extra money to make just to pay our landlord.
It's annoying
back.
because I just got this stupid car loan for that BMW so I could finish neutral. Bad timing for that.
It'd be different, I think, if our rent was cheap, but rent in LA is very expensive, so that's a lot of extra burden to put on.
Yeah. But whatever. I don't like talking about bills and money.
Yeah, we don't like we're fine for now, but we're hoping that the long and short of it is we're hoping that the landlord is able to cut us like a break. Yeah, Jay, it's like it's cool that the moratorium is like a thing, but basically I view that as they put that into place so people couldn't get evicted during this time.
You're still gonna be screwed for the rest of the year.
But you're going to be screwed for the rest of the year. So it's kind of like. But I mean, I guess.
At least you won't be homeless.
At least you won't be homeless. Yeah, that's like the thing. So, I mean, that's the very positive thing that people aren't going to be homeless, but still. Oh, you rent one room out to your landlord? That's cool. That's cool to cover half your rent. Yeah, I mean.
I've heard a lot of people. I have a friend whose landlord in Canada said that she doesn't have to pay full rent, she can do half. And some landlords are saying don't worry about rent for April.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we're hoping. And I won't say that our landlord's fine. He's like a nice enough guy. It's all that stuff.
We paid full rent for April.
Yeah.
So we're hoping for May we can see if we can do half.
That was kind of like what we talked to him. We're like, hey, we can pay full for this month on our last
I
time.
talked to him
Or
when he
Nathan
was
talked to him?
covering my leaking roof in my bedroom. I was like, we might be screwed next month, dude. And he's like, well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but he seemed open to it, so we need to like negotiate with him a little bit. But I know that we don't like need to focus, like we don't want to talk about that all the time because like I know that I have talking to my friends, I have so many friends that are going through the exact same thing right now. So it's like everybody's going through it.
Has anyone downloaded Final Fantasy or bought Final Fantasy VII Remake? Because I played a couple minutes of it last night. First Final Fantasy I've ever played, and I am enjoying it.
and I cannot believe I'm saying the phrase.
There's 50 people here.
Hey, 50 people. I don't know where you all came from. Can someone make a post on one of the Discords, Tom's or that dad one or wherever, and say, hey, we're live? Maybe we can get it up even more.
You should stream Final Fantasy.
I know, I want to stream it.
You should.
Because this is a lot of people for this late on this channel.
I mean, you could just switch this over to Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but Yoda might stream. I was thinking about...
Yoda doesn't start streaming till 5 a.m.
Oh, it's true.
Yoda does the insane time.
I never played the original, but I think the graphics are awesome. And I love the...
Look at that.
the-
Everybody's saying do it.
I love the...
Oh, Yoda is streaming right
Oh,
now.
he is streaming. Oh.
Maybe we should push this over to Yoda.
Let's get all 50 people in Yoda's stream.
And subscribe to Beyond Worlds if you're not. There's a new Talking Dad on
Yeah, if
Friday.
you guys aren't subscribed to Beyond Worlds, this is the dedicated small 50 super crew. I hope you're all subscribed to Beyond Worlds. Please.
We're giving away a signed
We're
Dad
so
Feels
close
hoodie
to 5,000.
at 5,000.
You get a signed dad hoodie. Someone does. I really want that channel to do
I
better.
can't believe how many donations came tonight.
I can hear this. Something's wrong. Kyrie lost her mind.
This
is Kyrie at home. And her bank's like, no, Kyrie. And freaking Cotton Candy,
Whoa.
same thing. Cotton Candy's at home going, in many. She must have heard
Wait,
Yoda's donation.
Money by the pound.
She heard Yoda's donation song.
I wish that we just had that sound clip so we could just play it.
No, we're not on Twitch. Beyond Worlds is on YouTube, and we're about to hit 5,000 subscribers. We've been doing weekly shows. Talking Dad has been going on for like 2 years now.
No, it's
or a
been-
year.
It's been going on as long as the Dad series.
It's been going for a year. Oh my God,
Yay!
J Dub is also going many.
Money.
Your banks are gonna kill you. J Dub and freaking Flaming Joe are going hard lately. This is insanity. Oh my Kyrie! What are you doing? No!
David's clothes are coming up.
Yeah! Mai Tai.
Nathan's just drinking Mai Tais and ripping his shirt off.
Maybe it's time for a workout stream.
That's all you.
Kyrie, you guys are mental.
Do you remember when Kyrie donated to have you jump into the harbor naked?
Ooh, almost knocked my Mai Tai over from the cutting board.
I was just thinking about
Remember that when Kyrie donated for me to jump in the... How much did you give?
She gave you like $500 to jump into
It wasn't 500, was it,
I'm
Kyrie?
pretty sure it was. To jump into the Long Beach Harbor naked.
It was 500. Kyrie gave J Dub.
Hey!
Last one for the night.
Kyrie, it was 500.
You guys are insane!
That was like a disgusting, oily, polluted harbor.
It was very dirty.
And then when you got out, you just kept running. There were people, and you kept running around saying, I'm not drunk, I'm Nathan.
That's right. I was pretty intoxicated.
You were really drunk.
But I was fully conscious of what I was doing. I was very much in the same state of mind. But
You always say that.
No, but that's the thing. I don't know if it's the same with everyone, but when I get drunk,
You start doing, hey, bartender.
literally, I will do anything at any time in my life.
You
I'll
just go,
jump in the harbor.
I know what I'm doing.
I'll jump in the harbor naked at 8 a.m. any day. So if nothing changes action-wise, and my inhibition doesn't change.
You always say this, but then you never remember anything.
But what changes is my ability to speak and explain my thoughts. That's all that changes.
You start going full, hey, bartender.
And I start to talk like this. That's what happens. My motor skills go down, although I can still freaking backflip and climb any building while
The
intoxicated.
worst was the first time we went to the Queen Mary, and then we found all those like people that were like around, and they had them following us around, and you were all drunk, and it was just me
That was
following around
awesome.
a whole bunch of.
Ah, the peppermint keys are. Ah, what are you doing? Still watch your Yell Kevu 2 music video. So good, dude. Well, hey, Yell has a new album coming out. I hope you follow them on Instagram because they've been posting
Cotton
music.
candy.
Thank you. I will hopefully, Yell and I will be hopefully making something with
We're
their
almost
new
up to
album.
$400.
We're at $380 donated
This
on
is
this random
dement-
garbage stream.
This is demented.
This is truly the definition of dementia.
Donating
Wow.
is illegal.
Wow, guys.
I'm gonna call the cops. You're all going to jail.
Let's see what we walk away with. What's the 70% of 380? 266. Kyrie, stop!
So now we're over
Kyrie,
400.
stop!
We're over 400.
402.
Oh.
I mean,
Exactly, Kevin Ryan.
Kyrie!
Kevin Ryan, you're going on the news.
Stay down!
Dang!
What's happening? Our neighbors are gonna kill us.
Remember when they called the cops for like Street Fighter?
We are so loud.
We had the police.
Our neighbors
call-
called the cops.
We were playing
on
Street
us
Fighter.
when we were playing Street Fighter one time. Oh my God, 422. Okay, 7. I can't believe I need to stop adding. You need to stop doing this. This is too much money.
This is illegal, everybody.
295. We are walking away with $295.
Wow.
So basically, me, Seth, and Tom are all earned $100 tonight for me to get half drunk, drinking garbage Mai Tais.
Cotton
Oh
candy.
my God, cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
You guys can't keep this up. You can't keep doing this. Dad's gonna be pissed. Y'all are making more money. Yeah, and there's only 45 people. Literally hundreds of people watch the dad streams.
I think that this channel is not hidden by YouTube anymore. We need to no more copyrighted music played on this.
No more copyright. We can't do the Alexa streams anymore. Oh, don't. Alexa, shut up.
It's just
Alexa, turn off.
it's just royalty-free music from now on.
Okay, she turned off. I want to see the cops show up now. No. Oh
Shadows.
my God, shadows.
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 You're demented.
Send GD. What does that mean? What are you saying?
Wait, what?
Send GD it. I'm not sure what you mean. Was that a typo? Sarah.
Call the cops.
Call
the
We
cops.
should call the cops on ourselves. Hey, cops, we're being too loud.
People keep donating money to us.
And then we hang up. Don't tell the bank. We just made a ton of money during quarantine. The cops are going to be so ticked at us.
Well, they'll be like, can we make some money?
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, this is insane.
Major bank prank. Our bank is going to call us tomorrow and be like, stop it. Too much money. We don't want to count all this.
Cash App's just gonna call us and say, too much cash!
Too much cash, you jerks.
You hit your limit!
Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. YouTube was stopping my donations. Really? Shadows, really?
Somebody said that to me earlier too, on my stream.
Hollywood cops, live streamers again. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
That
not
actually-
gonna swear a bunch. That was a one-time thing
That
for a
actually
joke.
does happen out here.
I don't like swearing, and I don't want to do that.
There are a lot of like live stream. I see people in LA walking around.
Oh yeah, there's live
live.
streamers all over Los Angeles. Like
Yeah.
literally everyone's streaming every second.
Well, because it's LA and people are.
Yeah, everyone's just entertainment this, entertainment that. Oh my God, CNK.
CNK.
Everyone is
Prank.
donating. Prank. You freaking got us,
Prank.
CNK. You screwed us. Why would you do this to us?
Oh my gosh.
And now we're almost at 500. It says 474.
Altoid Yoda is rolling over in his grave.
I feel bad for Altoid Yoda. We were gonna push to his stream, and here we are getting freaking rich.
He's rolling over in his grave right now. He's probably tearing down his shrine to me in Animal Crossing as we speak because he's so mad.
Nathan's a high-functioning maniac. There's no debate. What does that even mean? I guess I'll accept it, but I don't know what it means.
I'd say that he's high physically functioning, low mentally functioning.
I am high mentally functioning. The fact that I'm still going after all I've been through.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my Dag.
He's got- from
Dag
Pete-
just gave me
from
10
Pete the
direct.
Norwegian.
Pete. Oh, it's Pete. I always forget.
Pete
that's
the Norwegian.
Pete, you have one of the coolest names I've ever heard. Oh my
Cotton
God.
candy.
I can't react to a donation because I get interrupted by another
Oh,
donation.
just Candy is okay. Thanks, Candy. Nathan's gonna have a heart attack.
Ah! 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 What happened?
No! No! No!
I mean, this is demented. Truly demented. I don't,
my God.
there are no words.
Thank you, everybody.
Pete the Norwegian. Now it's gonna take a half an hour to thank everyone. Pete, you got a really cool name.
Pete does have a cool name.
But why is it Pete the Norwegian, but then Dag? What's
Because
the
his
real
middle
name?
is Peter.
Oh.
Dag Peter Johnson.
Oh, I don't know if it was Peter Dag or what.
It shows up as his name.
It just says Dag. It didn't say Peter in there, did it?
It does say it.
Sarah!
Pants.
No pant. I already ate towel. Sarah.
Oh.
This is how I sound normally. I don't sound drunk at all, in
I'd
my
say it
opinion.
sounds like
This is how I 100% sound every day.
30% drunk.
I would say I sound 5% drunk. Oh my God,
Sean
Sean. I don't feel drunk in the least, to be honest with you. That's why I'm having the second one to try to feel something. There's still 50 people here.
And after this, you still have to play Final Fantasy.
Literally, there's more time. I can't play Final Fantasy. I feel bad for Yoda. We were going to push to him, but now this is like a stream fest.
Do you guys want to see us play Final Fantasy tomorrow?
Pete does have the best name. Oh my God. Get drunk then.
Get
I'm
drunk.
trying to, but you keep giving me money.
All right, here, we're going to speed up your drunk process.
I already have this. I could do a shot.
Let me make you a Tom special.
Oh, I don't want to. What, are you going to make a tornado? Me and Jared Pete went to a party. Oh my gosh. Kyrie just did. Kyrie, I need to have a talk with you. You need to sit down.
I'm going to make you the Tom Tornado.
Tom's making a Tom tornado. Please don't make me sick.
I'm making you the Tom Tornado.
Tom's making me a drink. Segata donated $1. Come on, Segata. Kyrie, everyone be quiet and let me talk to Kyrie for a second. Kyrie, you really need to stop. This is getting out of control. You've given me too much money. I can't put this much money in my bank because it won't fit into the ATM. So you're gonna actually break the ATM. The bank is gonna come after me and charge me for repairs because you've given me so much money. Jeez, Kyrie just gave 10 direct.
Drink all this too.
You can't make me sick, Tom.
I'm going to make you sick. I know what I'm doing.
Look at this guy. A guy who's never drank a day in his life, giving a guy who just started drinking a drink.
Put some maple syrup in
Maple syrup. Don't make me sick, Tom. He's putting maple syrup in there. Hey, that's enough. What are you even doing?
I'm making the Tom Tornado.
He's just pulling stuff out of the refrigerator. Tom Tornado. So we used to make tornadoes. We used to go to these parties in Hollywood when none of us drank. Me and Seth and Jared Pete and Zach would go. We went to our friend's party in Hollywood Hills. And we said, "Oh, you want to make you some drinks?" We had never even opened a beer in our lives. We just started mixing all kinds of stuff, and these girls were like, "What's this?" We're like, "Oh, it's the tornado." They go, "What's the tornado?"
I just made you the Tornado. That's
Nick just gave 20 direct. I like the direct donations. The direct donations mean I get to keep them for myself, and they go into my bank account. I don't have to split it with this ugly jerk.
You have to drink this whole thing now. The people.
Thank you for the direct donations.
People want you to drink the Tom Tornado.
Now I'm feeling drunk because I made myself dizzy.
You gotta drink it in one
The
shot.
people want, want me to
You
drink.
gotta drink it in one gulp.
One shot, Tom. This is gonna make me puke.
You gotta drink it in one thing.
How much alcohol is in this?
There's enough.
But what is the red substance? Is that a lot of Grandine or is that?
Cool.
But how much? Percent of what did you put in here?
I don't know. It's a tornado.
Oh, you're making me sick, man.
I don't drink. I don't know what this stuff is.
I hope you. What alcohol is missing now? They don't know how much you put in.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, there's a good amount in there. How much of this did you put in there?
Just put it in a dab.
A dab. That's a lot of dark red liquid.
It's a dabble. This is the Tom Tornado.
Well, thank you, Pete. You've given so much. Kyrie, seriously, you've given too much. And freaking J-Dub, the high freaking roller. Kyrie and J-Dub just need to go to Las Vegas and become billionaires because they have a lot to spend. I agree, Segata. This guy should not be making a drink. So now I have to drink the Tom Tornado. You're stealing Jared Pete's drink. He originated the tornado in
I was gonna make you a
2005.
Seth Wine and Coke.
The
But
Seth Wine and Coke. That was so funny.
we don't have.
That was so funny in Portland.
We do have wine.
And
we
then
don't have Coke.
that lady filled that thing to the brim.
But then you asked her. You're like, oh yeah, this is a drink. They drink it in Spain.
Who would have thought?
So it was just Seth's random like
It's-
the wine and Coke.
It sounded like such a funny thing. Seth in Portland one time, me, Seth, and Tom, and it was for Christmas. It was Christmas a couple years ago. And Seth always likes to, because Seth doesn't know anything about alcohol. None of us really know anything about
You
alcohol.
already just said you drink it.
And Seth's like, oh, I want to get, he always does these like hypothetical situations as we're just walking around. He goes, I just could go for a nice wine and Coke. Because it sounded like two things you would never mix together. And we're like, oh, wine and Coke, that sounds so gross.
And then we went to this it's a school.
It was an old school.
that
They
was converted
turned.
into a hotel.
It was like a hotel, and they had a pool, and they had like a bar with these really
but
cool
the bar
wood.
was in the old detention hall.
It was in the old detention hall, and it was like wood fires. So we're just sitting by the wood fire, and Seth jokingly asked the waitress, he's like, "Oh, can I get a?" Because he thought she'd be like, "What's that? That's crazy." He
like,
goes,
"Sure."
"Can I get a wine and a Coke?" And she goes, "Okay." And he's like, "What?" And then she brought it, and no one drank except for me.
So you drank it.
We didn't want to make her feel bad and just leave this full. She filled it to the freaking brim. And I hate wine. I don't like wine at all. And I don't drink Coke. So it was like doubly bad. And there was nowhere I could pour it because we're in a detention hall. So I had to sort of stomach a few sips of this thing because Seth screwed me over and it was disgusting. Apparently people in Spain drink it. Anyways, it's probably going to be just as bad drinking Tom's thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Here we go. You're making me nervous with this.
It's the hair of the dog.
Oh my God, that has some kick to it.
That's
You
the
put too much of something in there.
It's the hair of the dog.
Oh, water time. Ah,
You
yeah,
left
and all that
some-
maple syrup. So much sugar I'm drinking.
You left some in there.
I sure did leave some. This is gonna take a while to drink. I'm already feeling my stomach's getting tight. I need to work out. I still have some of mine left. I got 2 drinks here. I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator, keep them chilled. Because I think we're gonna be here for a while, everybody. It looks good, but does it taste good? It doesn't taste bad because it
Kyrie
is.
donated $10 direct to me.
Oh my gosh, Kyrie!
Kyrie!
She's like, well, if Nathan yells at me for giving him money, I'll give it to Tom.
Oh my gosh. Thanks,
Jeez, Kyrie. I feel bad for Yoda. Can someone just open 2 windows and watch Yoda and
Kyrie. We
us?
should push to you.
I feel bad, but now I want to start working out and I want to keep streaming. I want to earn my money here. I don't want to end the party. I feel bad if people are having fun. I can put Baywatch on behind you
work out.
guys, and you guys can listen to Baywatch, or if you have Amazon or Hulu, you can start watching Baywatch with me. And then we can work out as we watch.
Yoda has the name of his stream as Not Eating Even a Little Pant.
Not eating even a little pant.
This sounds like a challenge.
It does. I need to look like a lifeguard. I'm gonna get bloated from all this liquid Tom's forcing down my gullet.
It's just liquid nutrition.
Where's the remote? Baywatch it is, guys.
I thought you were gonna watch Better Call Saul.
I need to watch that in my private life.
Just a drunk Nathan.
I mean, this lighting is horrible.
Yoda stream comes up. We could just watch Yoda stream and work out.
You want to listen to Yoda's stream?
There's no copyright
on our
infringement there.
stream, on our stream.
That's what we should be doing. So
Is
there's no
Animal
copyright.
Crossing copywriting their stuff?
I know he was saying he was going to switch over.
Ah.
Here he is talking about it.
So that he could keep getting money.
He doesn't know that we're spying on him. Look at the fool! He doesn't know that we're just spying on him.
Let's
right
listen,
now.
listen.
Last night, I think I need to change the floor.
He's not talking about Animal Crossing.
I just kind of put this
Let's
random floor.
skip
just so
back
it
here.
would be different.
What was he
Not
saying?
or anything.
I think he was just saying we're gonna push to him. Little
Can
does
you not skip back in live?
little does he know that we can spy on his every word and action.
Guess he can't skip back.
This is like having a surveillance camera on him.
Oh yeah, both of them are going to work out.
He's talking about what we're doing.
Which
This is-
floor is better?
Basically, he set up a surveillance camera
Or-
on himself and is broadcasting it for us to watch him.
Let's just walk. We can put the camera on him too.
Hi, what is your aesthetic?
This is the dumbest stream we're doing now. We're just streaming Yoda's stream. So now you guys, if you just hang out in our stream, you can watch him and us.
You don't even need to go to his stream. You,
You don't have to go to him at
don't
all.
have to go to Yoda's stream anymore. You can just watch us streaming his stream.
Hey, Go in Yoda's stream and tell him I think his carpet is tacky.
You don't like the Tiger King?
I was just gonna say I don't like the Tiger King. Weird that someone else
You
commented
guys are on
that.
the same page.
I need to find a better one. I'll check the store today.
Nice. The best part is the picture. Of
Ask
me.
ask Yoda if he wants my guitar amp.
They're watching right now. Those devils. Let me see. Let me watch them.
This is gonna be weird.
So stupid.
This is gonna get really Inception-like. He should broadcast our stream. Wow, it's only like 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, Yoda, you set up a surveillance camera on your
Yoda,
broadcast.
Yoda, broadcast our stream on your stream.
I am.
No, put it full screen.
Oh, that's a hold on. What are we looking at? Why are the comments so big? They're covering their whole screen. How much is it? Oh, okay, good.
It's because the YouTube app puts the chat over there, and so it's chat over chat, and it's really annoying.
They have the comments showing up twice. You can turn those off.
I know I can turn them off.
You can't tell us what to do.
I'm a stream master.
Well, turn it off. You click here.
I'm on the Apple TV, Yoda. I know how to do it.
Wait, hold on. We should go even more Inception. Call Yoda.
See? It's off.
You're right.
Wait, let's go even more Inception and FaceTime Yoda.
FaceTime him and
Screen at the same time. Maybe I'll do it on my iPad. Oh no, it's Tom Flaherty calling me. Where are your clothes? Where are your clothes? I answer my phone. It's naked Nathan on camera.
This is the greatest stream we've ever done.
FaceTiming Yoda while he's watching our stream, we're watching his stream.
Wow, this is like there's no lag really. Like it's right behind.
Myself, practically.
Ready?
Yeah, I have it on ultra low latency. You gotta turn it
Hey
on.
Nathan, how are you doing? Dang it, Yoda screwed it up. Nathan, how you doing this evening?
I screwed it.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Whoa!
Incredible.
This is truly demented.
Wait, so now Yoda should FaceTime you on his computer or
This
iPad.
is demented.
Hold on.
And now you're streaming Yoda's phone, the FaceTime.
This is the stupidest
Let's see if this
stream.
iPad's got any legs in it.
Yeah, Yoda, we're coming for you. Oh, I bumped my health up in the head.
Nathan's pretty drunk right now, too.
I'm not drunk.
I made him a Tom Tornado.
That's what a drunk person says.
Nathan hit his head. I haven't used this iPad in like a month.
I think everyone needs to donate to
Give me a
Yoda
second.
to have him eat pants. And also, Yoda needs to get drunk now.
Yeah, Yoda needs to get Yoda needs to have a drink as well.
Don't you see?
There is so much talking and chatting because we have Yoda in 3 different places playing.
So much Yoda.
End of.
This is insanity.
Oh my god.
Blue Jay Jutsu. What the heck does that mean?
Double everything.
I don't love being on camera.
Yoda needs that Mac.
It's just a necessity to be on camera.
Look at that.
Sega Dog gave $2.
Look at this. It says right here. Today's donors on Yoda's stream. 0. We gotta change this.
This is not cool, everyone.
I only just started. Don't pressure them.
Hey, Yoda, shut your lips.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me whisper something to Nathan.
Oh, y'all like take.
Let me whisper something to Nathan. I hung up on you, Yoda, I think. Or I'm gonna hang
I
up.
can't get this.
Yoda, I'm gonna hang up on you.
This is truly an insanity stream now.
No, I'm still here. Okay.
Wait. Let me whisper
They're
something. to
talking secrets. All right, see ya. He had to talk behind my back. He had to tell Nathan a secret. He's probably gonna tell him to do something bad.
Hold on.
I can't even keep track. I
need to step
forgot
off
that I was
camera
on
for a
stream
minute.
here because I was like, I'm streaming here.
All right, Yoda.
What's going on?
Get
I'm all twisted.
Get your drinks.
Got me all mixed up.
Come on, Yoda.
Well, my camera's
Is
not
he watching us
switching.
still?
I was FaceTime.
Probably.
It's like widescreen now.
Just warming up here. Getting the workout going. Just starting. Warming up our muscles.
FaceTime.
I think I'm gonna end up doing the 100 Punch Man workout. Can you guys please drop $1 in Yoda's chat? We've made too much money. We've made too much money tonight. Like truly, this is more than we should ever get for a crappy stream like this.
Blu-ray.
Someone drop $1 in Yoda's stream.
Hell my
He makes
gosh.
all the merch
Yeah.
for me,
Even plugged in.
and his computer is breaking and he needs a new one. I know, Segatai, you gave me all your money. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. So if anyone has $1, whoever does,
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah, Kyrie. Thank you, Kyrie.
Second, that's all I know.
I just want to feel like we at least helped him. What's this? 69 Finger Lakes Computers. Who was
What
that?
was that?
Who the heck gave $69? Wow.
That was my old friend.
That was a good one.
Yoda, that's from me and Nathan. We took $69 out of what we got tonight and gave it to you.
69.
Oh, Shadow, thank you for subscribing to Yoda.
So everybody was more than generous to us. So we,
The same Finger Lakes.
Yeah, so Tom and I split that
yeah. So we're sending.
because we got too much tonight.
we got everybody was very very generous.
So you guys technically helped Yoda.
So you guys helped Yoda. We forwarded 69 of those dollars to Yoda.
He's made 74 now. He's at 1,400. It kind of shows it there. He's trying to get a new laptop to continue making more graphic designs. He makes tons of thumbnails for us. He makes emotes like Helly does for us. And he makes a ton of my merch.
Yeah, Yoda does.
I give him a % of sales.
Yoda does all the thumbnails for Beyond Worlds. He does stuff for Dad.
He does the
merch.
badges as well.
Maya!
Oh, Maya! Wah, wah, wah.
Look at, she's not even watching your stream.
Stream me.
Risk next. We'll never go to bed. Larry Fart Bubbler is now subscribed to Yoda.
I literally have to pee so bad.
And is making room for a Mai Tai, it seems.
Greg, I'm still gonna be here. I'm gonna be watching my stream in this stream. I'll still.
Oh, cool. He's got an intermission screen.
Worst time to have to pee.
Let's see who's in there. Streamlabs is there. Frosty Man, AJ, Jamie, Sarah. Ah, thank
Yeah.
you, Sean Clark.
But yeah, consider supporting Yoda too. Yoda does a lot of. If you like a lot of the Dad merch, it's Yoda. So,
Yeah. Well, it's me designing
It's
it
Nathan
with
with
Yoda,
Yoda,
but
but like-
Yoda does the actual graphic design and the
He's-
making of the merch.
He's very instrumental in the process.
Yes. He has a lot of great ideas and he's a really talented designer. So he should be getting paid more than he is for it. This is so weird. YouTube isn't letting me donate. J-Dub, I don't know why that happens. It seems to be happening for some people where they just can't donate. Yona's made $79. We've made $538. Let's see what our thing is.
And then minus.
$376 is what we earned, and then we gave away 69. So basically, we earned like $310.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty
Thanks,
good.
everybody. Basically, that pays for our groceries and stuff for a couple weeks, or a month even. So thank you guys.
If you can't donate through Streamlabs and you're trying to donate, there is through Super Chat, through YouTube, there is a direct donation link that goes directly to my PayPal, and YouTube doesn't take a percent. The Super Chat here, YouTube takes 30%. So if you do have $1 and you want to drop a donation to us, the direct donations seem to be working. All right, 3 more of these. And then we're going to start the One Punch Man workout. And then we're going to have some more of Tom's Tornado.
Yoda's almost at his goal.
Yeah, he's
getting pretty close.
he only needs $800, it seems.
So if he gets the stimulus.
If he gets his, he said he's gonna use his stimulus for it. So
So he's already got
if
this.
he does,
Yeah, he'll be over the amount.
it's hard to work out to these streams. Are you working out right now, Blue Jay? It's hard for me to work out in general because I only have so much here that I can use. I've been doing a lot of these and they seem to be working. I'm trying to get upper chest. I'm trying to really do a lot of my upper chest lately. So I'm going overtime on it.
Yeah,
And
Candy.
these seem to be working. Wait, am I in the screen here? Yeah.
You're still just working out to Yoda's stream. Nathan is just exercising.
Gotta go all the way down and then arch up a little and really flex the chest. 3.
All right, everybody. I think this is where I go to bed. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for the support. Have a good evening.
6.
Maybe, Nathan, we should play Final Fantasy tomorrow.
7. All right.
We'll play Final Fantasy tomorrow for y'all.
8.
Peace.
9. 10. Whew. 7. Only 15. 12. Problem is my hands start slipping off. 13. 14. 15. All right. Starting to feel warmed up. I'm feeling it's actually starting to show a little bit. I'm getting a little bit bigger. This is getting bigger. The top, you can see right here. I never had this before. It's a little weird showing so much, just kind of showing myself like this. I feel a little strange about it, but it's something I'm actually very excited about. I never used to look like this. There was never an upper chest. There was never this.
I'm back.
There was never this. It's like, it's
you I
cool
was
to
back.
see.
What did I
It's like working. It's really strange for me. I've always just been a skinny person. So I'm very happy that if I just
Look, I'm
this
here.
freaking work out like crazy,
Back. Tom,
it works.
Nathan, I'm back. Did you miss me?
Yoda's back. We can listen to Yoda, everyone, as we stare at me
100 and
strangely, half naked working out. The thing is, what I've learned about myself is my biceps don't really change that much. I have to go super hard to get this to change.
stream jacking me.
Like, it's hard to gain muscle mass. My trainer said that he's similar. He said he has to go
I
really
got
hard on
distracted,
biceps
that's all.
to get it to do anything.
Tom went to bed.
So I
he couldn't,
overdo it, I feel like, but
couldn't
they
stay
never
up.
really get tired or sore.
Wow.
Starting to sweat, so that's good.
Thank you again, Tom. If you're probably watching in bed, falling asleep to my dulcet tones. It is so hot in here. Alexa, turn the heat.
How many people are in Yoda's? I can't see the count. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
someone
end this
can
pretty
go in
soon,
the
so I think we should all jump to
The
Yoda's.
iPad is charged up to 1%.
Because I need to start, I need to kind of go hard on the workout, and I'll just keep Yoda's stream open,
My cat's attacking me because I have streams.
and I'll be in the chat watching. So if all 45 of you would please subscribe and go over to Yoda and hang out in the chat there. 15? Can we get 50 people on his, that would be a record setter for him. If 50 people showed up to his stream,
$79.
he's never had that many. He's had like max like 30 people.
That's what Jeff Bezos makes.
That's what Jeff Bezos makes.
I also
Hey, Nathan, tomorrow we can stream
I also burped.
I ate a sausage with cheese in it.
I ate a sausage with cheese in it.
It's like a landmine. They should be banned.
It's like a landmine. They should be banned.
What up?
What up?
Risk next.
He sounds like
J-Dub.
Owen Wilson doing a character.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch Nathan watching me.
Now he's gonna watch us. All right, everyone, let's freaking prank him. Get over there right now and start watching. We're gonna end this in less than 10 seconds.
People talking to Nathan.
Go to Altoid Yoda. He's gonna try to watch me and I'm gonna be gone. Bye, everyone.